Believe me when I tell you, Twitch app, I am live. I need not go live because I am live. Okay. Yeah, I don't need a long press. I just want my chat. I just want my chat. There. It's a fucking process just to get the chat up on this thing anymore. Yugman, hello. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back to the stream. How's it going, my friend? We are ready to rock. Just tap here to verify your account. Okay, sure. We are just going to wait a few minutes, and then we will get started. Okay. You're welcome for verifying my account, Twitch. Now get off my screen. Yeah, it has been a while. It's been like 6 months at this point. It's kind of crazy. But we're back at it. Only 2 days a week at the moment, but we'll still be, moving right along as we go here. There we go. I reloaded chat on my phone, and now it's gone, the little verifier thing. So now we should be good. Yeah, like 3 minutes we'll get started. We'll go right at 4:30 even. I think I did everything I needed to. I think I did all the schedule stuff, all the uploading stuff. Twitch's new channel layout messed up my little panel layout below the stream feed there, so I got to figure out how I want that to look at some point. Because right now it just looks lopsided from what I understand. Like on the phone it looks fine because it's like every panel is one thing. And then... Okay, well, I'm going to need to figure out this whole... I need to refigure out Twitch. That's what I need to redo as we go here. Because frankly, they rolled out all these changes while I was not streaming. And, yeah, that's going to make it a little difficult for me to figure out what the heck is going on. But it's okay. I'll figure it out. This might take a couple streams, that's all. Okay. Let me get myself comfortable here. Again. How's that? Yeah, that'll work. Okay. All right, let me take a drink, and then I think we will start up the intro screen, and then we'll get started. Dog's all good? Dog's all
his other dish outside, so
okay.
add food in it.
That's fine. He'll eat it probably now.
Yeah, he's actually eating it now.
Yeah, so it'll be gone by tonight. Okay. All right, what say we get started, shall we? Let me click the mute button on my mic real quick so I'm not breathing loudly while the intro plays, and then we'll go from there. Well, I was expecting it to go straight into the opening movie, but apparently it's going to do this first. So, how you doing, everybody? My name is Monochromium, and this is Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and I think the opening movie is going to play now, so I'm going to mute my mic again. There we go. So yeah, welcome everybody. It's good to be back at it, I think. It's been about 6 months, but hopefully we'll pick up right where we left off. I might be a little rusty, but that's okay. We'll figure everything out as we go. For now, though, let's get started. How about you select a new file for me there, game? That would be pretty good. I don't know what is a good background volume for this. I think the volume is okay in terms of the stream itself. I just don't know how much echo there's going to be on the microphone. Shouldn't be too much, especially with the volume this low and my microphone stuck in its fancy, not styrofoam, foam container box thing. Youngman says it sounds fine to him. Well, that is good to go then. Let me see if there's any options to set. I don't think so. Actually, vibration. I want to turn vibration off. Other than that, I think that's it. Stereo. It's on stereo. Language is fine because it's in English. Conker says it sounds good to him as well. Good, Conker. Sounds like a plan. And hello, Conker. How you doing? Welcome back. About to get going here. Just getting all my options straightened away, and it turns out it was only one option, so that's fine. So, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. We played Sonic Adventure DX for the main YouTube channel approximately 8 years and something like 2 months ago, I think was the last video was uploaded for it. And in that, I sequel baited to tease a Sonic Adventure 2 Battle playthrough that really just never came to fruition. So, rockin' fun. Welcome back. Thank you for the 100 bits. It's party time. Yes. So it never really came to fruition back then because I sort of took a break from making YouTube videos for a while after that playthrough. And then I did like Pokemon stuff and the Metal Gear Rising mixes. I did Mass Effect, and then I took another break because my stuff was not working for me. And then we started this whole streaming thing up, and I just haven't gotten to this yet. So I figured, you know what, for the game that we'll play to start this whole thing back up, I might as well make good on that promise. So without further ado, let's make good on it, shall we? So, there are two stories in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, the hero story and the dark story. What we're going to do, if you may recall, when I did Sonic Adventure DX for the YouTube channel, I did things in close to chronological order because I was able to edit things around with post-commentary and everything to make it so that the events of the story happened in relative chronological order. It wasn't exact, but it was pretty close. Since this is a different format, because I'm streaming, we won't be able to do everything in exact chronological order without a lot of jumping around. So I decided on a little compromise. What we're going to do is we're going to play a little of the hero story, and then we're going to stop. We're going to play a little of the dark story, and then we're going to stop. And we'll keep going back and forth until...
I'm just warming up.
Rockin' Fun gives me another 100 bits. No. Thank you for more bits there, Rockin' Fun. I'm glad you're just warming up, because so am I. We'll get all ready to go together. But yeah, so we'll switch back and forth between the stories. It'll be about 7 different things, I think. Like we'll go hero story, dark story, hero story, dark story, hero story, finish dark story, finish hero story. And then, spoilers for anybody who doesn't know by this point, there's the last story that you unlock once you beat both of them, and we'll do that last. But first things first, we're going to start up with the hero story. Sick with a cold, trust you it's a cold, otherwise okay. How about everyone else? Doing pretty good myself, Conquer. Doing pretty good, glad to get back to it. Hope that cold gets a little bit better. Take some zinc with your food if you can, because that always helps me. Alright, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, let's do this. See what the fellas have got going on now after all the shenanigans that happened in Sonic Adventure 1.
Sigma Alpha 2 heading due south over the city. We're en route. Everything's a go.
Well, it's better than everything's a stop, because that helicopter wouldn't really help if it was. Maybe I should have set the frames a little higher so that the rotor would equal the frames per second, and then it would look like it was standing still. Uh-oh. What do you mean took out everyone aboard? Sonic, did you shoot a gun? Sonic, that's 3-4 years too early. Actually, 6. I think Shadow the Hedgehog came out in 2005. You're 6 years too early for that, man. You can't do that. Did you just dismantle the wing to make yourself a snowboard? Bro, like, I don't think you can do that. I'm pretty sure unbalancing the helicopter is going to make them crash and burn. Sonic, what the hell happened? You turned into a GTA criminal in one game. It has been a big while. Got some RE1 vibes from the first few seconds. Yeah, from the helicopter. Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's see if I remember how to Sonic as we escape from the military pursuit. I think the rings are over here. Yep, and then they're on the left, and then there's a jump. Don't hit the cars, and bam, boom. I played this game a lot as a kid, probably about as much as Sonic Adventure DX, so hopefully I don't embarrass myself too badly here. We'll have to see. Gotta take this turn a little early, I think, if I remember right. Oh, I missed that jump. Already embarrassing myself. Fantastic. That's okay. These cars are just placed to the point where it's going to make it a little harder for me to, there we go, properly hit everything. And I got a shield out of it. Awesome. So you can kind of tell just, oh, hello, who's this? Well, thank you. I don't think I'll need too much help, though. I think I'm good. Sonic Adventure 2, compared to Sonic Adventure 1, seems like it's more of an arcadey feel. Like, they really wanted to go for a more arcade feel to it, I think. Because they pretty much give you, like, a small intro, and then they plop you right into the gameplay, so... I kind of prefer that, to be honest. Inverted controls! No, you messed me up on the ramp! There we go. I kind of prefer that it's more arcadey in terms of the gameplay. I think it, I don't think it makes the game worse overall. I think they're about the same, honestly, in terms of how I feel about them. It's just I like the gameplay and the mechanics better in Sonic Adventure 2, and I like the story a little better in Sonic Adventure 1. I feel like the story is more well recognized, or rather more well realized in Sonic Adventure 1 in a lot of cases. I do like 2's story, though, don't get me wrong, and we'll explain and we'll go over the whole thing as we go here. If I don't get stuck on cars again. But yeah, definitely more fast-paced feeling, because they, like I said, they drop you right in, they give you a Sonic stage to start out, here's a gold beetle, hit that guy for 1,000 points, wait for the rings, there we go. And now we're good. They nerfed the spin dash in this game, though, so you can't do, like, ridiculous tricks with the spin dash like you could in Sonic Adventure 1, where you can, like, do a spin dash jump out of it and, like, go flying halfway across the screen. You can't do that in this game, unfortunately. But we'll make it work with what we can. Oh, my phone. I must have set my phone up incorrectly. I missed the invincibility too. That's okay. Each of the enemies that we're fighting here, these gun robots, they're military cyborg. No, not that guy. They're military robots, and they have chaos drives in them. The chaos drives are used to raise your Chao in the Chao Garden, because the Chao Garden is back in this game. We probably won't be doing anything with it, though. I have a really solid Chao Garden guide from Sonic Adventure DX on my channel from the original playthrough, and it's exactly the same in Sonic Adventure 2. So probably this playthrough won't be like as in-depth as the Sonic Adventure DX one. It's mostly just kind of like a casual run through the game while we try to outrun rings. And this gun truck, who is causing millions of dollars worth of property damage. I hope he's got good insurance. So do the people whose cars he's destroying. But yeah, so it probably will just be more of a casual, laid-back playthrough. I'll, go through like where all the upgrades are. We'll go through all the story stuff, and I'll probably look into the missions and multiplayer stuff. But yeah, probably won't be too in-depth. But that's okay. Stage 1 complete. How'd we do, Sonic? Let's take a look at our score. That's not bad. It's like a B, right? Yeah.
Too easy.
Almost bigger time than waiting for Jimmy to play Danganronpa. Yeah, long time no see. That was your hint. If you recall, I named the update video Long Time No See, and I was planning on playing Sonic at that point, and I says, that'll be a little hint. I don't know if anybody will get it, but it'll be a little hint. Yeah, never give up hope for Danganronpa. It will happen one day when I can convince Cole to not kill me for playing it. Never give in to despair. Why am I not singing Escape from the City? I guess I was too caught up in chatting my mouth off. We'll see if there's any other songs that come up in the game where I remember the lyrics so I can sing them. Anyway, the Fighter Troop Bigfoot is a really easy boss. You basically just do exactly what I just did, only less stupid. Usually I let him go around once, and then he'll come back, and then you can just kind of jump up and over. And as long as you hit the cockpit where the window is, you're golden. Then just come over here so that he slides sideways, and then he'll wrap around, and he'll come back towards this box, and then you can just beat him up again. Not really a hard first boss. You could probably beat him a little faster, too, if you didn't let him go around once. I just find that it's a little harder to hit him if you don't let him go around once, so... And there goes my box, but it died just in time. Made a good sacrifice for the cause. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, the boss fights in these games are, I think I like, I mean, they get better as the game goes on, but... Speaking of bosses, who the hell is this guy?
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate...
It's like they put Sonic through an edge filter. Bevel and emboss that shit. I know paint terms. Somewhat. Oh. Man, Sonic, you just met him. Already throwing shade. Then again, it's kind of hard to throw shade when he's the real deal. There we go. I said the real deal. There we go. Just took him a minute. He had to charge up. What? I can't hear you. You're not talking loud enough. Oh my god. Fantastic. I just escaped them too. Meanwhile, in the desert... Ah, we're picking up with Knuckles. And whoever this is. I know exactly who these people are. I'm just playing dumb because they haven't introduced them in the story yet.
You got that? The Master Emerald contains special powers that neutralize the energy of the Chaos Emerald. That makes it very...
What, Knuckles? I can't hear you over your banging theme song.
Look who's calling who at me.
Oh, great.
I came here following the signal from the Emerald. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Master Emerald.
You'd think after Sonic Adventure 1 you would have gotten a better radar. Like one that could distinguish between the Master and the Chaos Emeralds.
Not if I can help it.
Knuckles, funny thought here. Couldn't you have just broken Eggman's clown car like you have every other time?
I did that to prevent the Master Emerald from being stolen, you idiot.
This game's sound settings sound just like mine. Yeah, I don't think they've properly sound balanced here because the voice acting is a little low and the music is a little high. I mean, I like the music more as much as anybody else, but like it's a little too high to hear everyone.
Yeah, we'll see about that, Batgirl.
Oof. Everybody's throwing shade in this game. Anyway, let's do our first Knuckles level, Wild Canyon. So Sonic stages were pretty much the same as they were back in Sonic Adventure 1. Knuckles stages are basically the same as they were back in Sonic Adventure 1 as well. You'll find that what they did in Sonic Adventure 2 is they basically took the 3 different main playstyles of Sonic Adventure 1 and just said, okay, so we're going to spread these out across a total of 6 characters here. So, Knuckles has the 3 pieces of the Master Emerald around here somewhere. Looks like one's over here. There we go. I try not to use hints when I'm hunting for them with Knuckles because you get more points if you do that. Again, this is the more arcadey of the 2 games, so... the only problem is they kind of nerfed the treasure radar a little bit, so now when Knuckles is hunting for them, he only sees one of the 3 on the radar at any given time. I think I just saw it. here somewhere. Oh, no, that's a peacock. Never mind. I'm sorry, I won't mistake the two of you again. Here we go. These things like hiding these boxes today, apparently. Okay. But yeah, I gotta get a good score. Especially in the Knuckles levels. I find them to be fairly easy affairs to just sort of get an A or a B rank on. I doubt we're gonna get an A and a B rank on everything in this game, but we'll do the best we can. Like, there will be some levels where I just get a C or a D because I don't feel like playing them for any explicit amount of time. This one's in a box too? Nope, never mind. Oop. I did a screw attack. Whoops. This one's in here. Nope. It's in one of these. I'm getting further away again. It's here somewhere. Let's follow this arrow. Maybe it'll point me in the right direction. It's right around here somewhere. Okay. Ah, I see it. I have got it.
I found him.
Awesome. And that takes care of our first Knuckles stage. 9,000 time bonus, and that should net us a solid A rank. Yeah.
Yeah, this is perfect.
Hey Jimmy, first time you ever did the last Knuckles stage, how many days did it take you? Quite a few to my recollection. That last stage is something else. It's very wide open, so like it takes a little while to get it all set and ready to go.
There's no mistake about it.
Meanwhile, near Prison Island.
It's a secret military base that is reinforced and super strong. It's called Prison
So what kinds of sick experiments are they causing here, Tails?
Satellite TV.
I can't believe satellite TV. Oh god, this game is dated and so am I.
Wait for me, okay, Sonic? I'm on my way. What? Hey, look, it's Amy. And Eggman.
I have so many questions.
What's Amy doing?
Well, I mean, she's following Sonic, but, you know.
I have to help Amy because she's in danger. Tornado transformation!
Well, I see you've given it a little bit of an upgrade since last time. Holy hell. Turns into a mech! Yeah, it does take a while to memorize, too. Yeah, for sure. Because it's just difficult. Like, you have to look all over the place for stuff. So. Now, does square do the same thing as circle? Oh, yeah. So, we're fighting Dr. Eggman. I find the best way to fight him is to kind of use the Vulcan cannon and just, like, aim it ahead of where he's gonna walk. You have an HP bar in the mech, though, so that kind of helps a little bit. Like, you'll see his HP bar is up there. My HP bar is down there. It's that light blue one. And just like that, he's done. I think when they made these boss fights for this game, they didn't really account for the Vulcan cannon, because the Vulcan cannon usually cheeses the hell out of every mech fight in the game, so.
This time I'll let you go, but the next time we meet, you won't be so lucky.
Oh, great.
Wow, Tails, you did it!
Ooh. I must have set my phone so that it goes to sleep again. I was supposed to set it so that it never goes to sleep, so that chat stays up on my phone. I'll just look at it every now and then.
Again?
Well, she did say she was gonna not single-mindedly focus on finding and marrying Sonic in the last game, but fairly single-mindedly.
Don't leave without me! I want to help Sonic too!
It's kind of unfortunate that Amy's role as an actual playable character got cut. I mean, I know her levels weren't the best in Sonic Adventure DX, but in this game it feels like she almost went backwards, you know? Okay, so before we start finding the core of the prison, I have a few questions. Who was that darker colored hedgehog that we saw back before Sonic got re-arrested? And what was Eggman doing on Prison Island? We're gonna find out because we're going to switch stories! So this is the first switch that we'll be doing. We also unlock Stage Select, by the way, which we'll delve a little more into later. But for now, let's head over to the Dark Side story and catch up to where the heroes were so we can see what the hell Eggman, Shadow, and whoever that lady is was doing on Prison Island. We might not even get to Prison Island with them, to be honest. Oh, never mind. Eggman's there in his first level. I forgot.
Security breach at gate 3. Intruder has been located in the north quadrant and
Her story implications essay one weren't the best either. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, that's true. My takeaway, at least when I did the playthrough from it, was that she said, well, you know, I'm going to hunt down Sonic and marry him like some creepy stalker, but I will help people that I find that need help along the way, at least. So, I mean, I guess it's better than being a damsel in distress, but that's basically what she ends up being in this game, so. Meanwhile, the military never shuts down research because they fear it, Eggman. If anything, if they fear it, they just weaponize it for themselves. So I don't know what the hell they're thinking here, but at least she got a unique boss. That she did. Yes, that is true. She got a unique boss, so that helps a little bit. Anyway, Eggman in a mech as well. So now we've got all 3 playstyles right here for us. One of the things that's kind of nice about the mechs is you'll see that some of the enemies will start shooting at me, and if you shoot the enemies before they shoot you, it actually erases their projectiles, so it prevents them from becoming a problem for you, which is nice. And the mech stages aren't too bad, just kind of lock on and fire. And do that. And that is also the case. I don't think in the original Sonic Adventure 2, like if you look at the health bar down there, there's those little slots in the health bar. If I recall correctly, they added something in battle where those will fill up with, like they'll turn gold as your HP bar fills up because you're collecting rings. I don't know if it's in this version though, because this is the first time I've ever played this version, so I guess we'll find out. She could have, I don't know, fished a frog out of inside Chaos. Yeah, that's true. It would have made Big Story a hell of a lot easier, that's for sure. Also would have made the implications of why Big is her friend in Sonic Heroes. It would have made it less, like, forced, you know? Like, oh, well, you rescued Froggy for me in the past, so I guess I can help you. Alright, let's see here. Can I get those guys before it turns blue? The targeting reticle will turn blue, by the way, as you... I missed the whole deal. That's okay. The targeting reticle will turn blue as you are reaching a point where it is about to go away, and if the targeting reticle fades away, all the targets you were locked onto reset. So you want to make sure you shoot before it turns blue. These we cannot break at the moment. They're iron crates, not wooden ones, so we'll try to figure out how to break those later. These little pipes here, you can whistle into them and grab some animals if you so choose, although the implications are kind of bad if you consider the fact that Eggman's grabbing them. He usually doesn't have a good time with those animals. He usually uses them for his robots, so maybe we shouldn't be letting him grab all of them. Yeah, just like that, we can erase the projectiles. Pretty easy. Whoa! The other thing that Eggman has when he gets close to enemies, it's the same with Tails and his mech. If you're close to enemies and you press the action button, you will do a... Well, Eggman has a boxing glove in his mech, and Tails shoots the propeller out of his mech to melee enemies, basically. We're making our way inside. Let's see here. What do we got on this elevator section? There we go. That should be pretty good. Gotta get as many points as we can. Make Eggman laugh evilly. Best games of your childhood, I have great memories with it. Welcome back, Eric. Glad you could make it for one of the games that's the best of your childhood. I quite enjoyed it myself back in the day. What happened to me? 6 months of taking a break from playing video games, basically. That's the gist of it, generally. Amy's theme from Sonic Adventure 1 is super creepy lyrics, perfect depiction of a creepy stalker, but it's also a massive banger. It is. Honestly, every single piece of music in these games is a banger to me, anyway. So, yeah, definitely very good. I quite enjoy pretty much all of the music in these games. They did a really good job, and I think there were multiple composers, which helped to kind of set all the genres apart, because then they could kind of go nuts with the different genres of music that they used, so it's nice. Whoop, I missed one. There we go. Alright, so, what do we got here? Let's not get crushed first. Let's go over here. Well, they're locking down the security door, but I've got just the thing for that, because they have a conveniently shaped nuclear missile right over here. It's like the missile just hits the door, and then the cutscene from after stage stage 5 for, or stage 6 for the, what's it called? It's just plays. The whole island blows up. Well, I guess we're dead. Speaking of problematic implications, let's give Eggman a Chow key so he can go to the Chow Garden. Just so I can show it off. I'm not actually going to do anything in it, but we'll let him check it out. Jamming that shit every time you can. There's a ton of composers in the franchise. Yeah, for sure. And it definitely helps with the variety of music and stuff, so. Hello, Cole. Was this game a part of your childhood, too?
Oh, absolutely, immensely. This and Adventure 1 were, they were the pinnacles of my childhood in terms of raw games.
Well, Cole's going to be joining us for as long as he's not grinding in Final Fantasy XIV to check out the game, so.
7 times. I had to run 11.
7 times?
7 times to get 1 gauntlet.
Welp.
I got like 20 commands.
So now we have the Chow lobby, we got the Chow keys, now we can get out of the mech and run around as Eggman, and believe it or not, he's a pretty fast dude. I mean, I knew he was fast before he started running like a crazy person, but like, look at this top speed, man.
I mean, he did outrun Sonic in the originals.
That's true. Was that Sonic 2,
I think it was.
Is it Sonic 2 or Sonic 3? I forget. It's one of those two, but he... I never get tired of watching this, that's why we came in here. But anyway, this is the Chow world, so we can go over to the Chow Garden and we can check out Chows.
Yes, indeed, Rock. I am the Lalafell man with a manly voice. I wasn't out raw for a little while, but then I went back to Potato.
Welp.
It was Sonic 2.
It was Sonic 2. Okay, gotcha. So, Chows. They're in the garden. You pick up the eggs, and you can hatch them by just kind of...
Eating them at a wall.
Well, you can do that, but also I'm pretty sure there's a... there's a button that you can press to, like, make it so that they can hatch a little faster. Anyway, all of the animals and chaos drives that you get in the levels will also come here when you go here, and then you can raise them. Again, if you need a guide on how to raise Chow, I have a really solid guide that I did for Sonic Adventure DX, and it is exactly the same in this game as it was there. So we're gonna leave.
Correct.
Because I don't need to do anything with this in this particular playthrough. He does outrun Sonic in that one. Okay, gotcha. Faithful Tamagotchi spiritual successor with some action stage interruptions. Yeah, if you're really going in hard on the Chow Garden, then yeah, that pretty much is a pretty solid explanation of it.
I went really hard on, whether it was 2 or 1.
Probably 2, because 1, I don't think any of us went hard on for the Chows until, like, the Chow Garden, until I did it for the playthrough. Yeah, when I did it for the playthrough back in 2012.
It's a lot smaller than I expected.
It looks like a brain in a jar.
Enter user data.
Hey man, as long as it gives me the rainbow beam, I'm okay with it.
Password is Maria.
Who the hell names their password after a first name? It's almost like setting it as password 1234. Well, anyway, apparently it needs a Chaos Emerald to be powered. I'm glad he just brought that one with him. Or you could have waited for it to slowly rise up like a coffin? Okay. Had to do them in order to 100% it on Steam? Okay, see, that makes sense. Yeah, this is not an 100% playthrough. I did 100% in Sonic Adventure DX, man. I did my due diligence.
Is that you? Are you trying to spoil my plans?
See, this is why...
Everyone in this game blind, dude.
See, this is why you should have stayed up there, Eggman. Then you could have recognized him before your brain started thinking.
Since you were so kind to release me, my master, I will grant you one...
Is he some kind of djinn?
This is in Secret Rings.
Hey man, as long as it doesn't have Secret Rings control scheme, I'm okay with it. I hated Secret Rings control scheme. It made the whole game bad for me. I couldn't even play it! It was that bad.
This is Scorpion Troops.
Hey, this guy looks familiar. Didn't we just fight him? Kind of. I mean, pretty much. So yeah, Shadow, this guy, he'll name himself in about 2 seconds, so don't worry, it wasn't that much of a spoiler. He will be fighting Hotshot here, which is very similar to the Bigfoot that Sonic fought. Ooh, well, that was weird. Well, that was doubly weird. I got juggled. Okay, that was interesting. Let's try this again, shall we?
Looking back on this game...
AMB, how's it going? Welcome back.
Unfortunately, this game does have some glitches.
Yeah, you would think the homing attack would aim for the cockpit for me, Omochao, but apparently not. So I guess I'll just do it the same way I did Bigfoot there. I just break him. How about that? Does he do the gun, or does he do the... Yeah, he does this. Okay. That's fine. So this is the only difference between the two, is that this guy has a big rail cannon that he'll use against you. So, yeah, we'll just go from there. We'll just do this. There we go. No, my boxes! You asshole!
My boxes!
Look at that. Okay, so I should be able to jump up here and then jump over the beam and hit him. Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
The enemy is stronger than expected. Request additional support.
I just love how they request additional support and then nobody gets back to them and they're just like, nah, fuck off, man. You got your own thing. Okay, there's the glitch again. There's the glitch again. Yay. Shadow, run. Shadow, run. You're supposed to be the speed character. Run! Well, at least it made it a little more... Oh my god. At least it made it a little more interesting, I suppose. Alright, come on, man. There we go.
I thought that didn't work again. I was about to die laughing.
Well, that was way more difficult than it should have been, but that's okay. MB, thank you for the 5 bits. I appreciate it. Alright, so, that takes care of that guy.
Destroying that guard robot was spectacular.
After you shook off the rust.
You are the
Oh, he did introduce himself. I forgot.
weapon. But what did you mean when you said you will grant me a wish?
What? I can't hear you over the alarm.
Chaos Emeralds.
Shadow,
He does have good ears, though, so... I mean, look at how big those things are. They gotta be pretty good for how big they
Central
are.
control room on the Space Colony Ark.
Why does that sound so familiar? See, back when these were on, like, old CRT standard definition televisions, I used to think that he was, like, babbling right there. Like, he was looking at him and his mouth just kept flapping up and down like some kind of glitch. But it wasn't.
Just let it go.
Boy, this looks familiar.
Just don't know when to give up, do you?
But this time we'll play it on the other side of things. I don't think that she even introduces herself in this cutscene, though.
She does it for like a decent amount of the game. She introduces herself.
Yeah, it's like not until stage 5, I think, that she introduces like her first name, but her full name isn't said for quite some time for some reason. I don't know.
the signal from the emerald. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Master Emerald.
Eggman has selective memory because we just went through this. Yeah, that's the only thing about Sonic Adventure 2, like in terms of story cutscenes that I'm kind of iffy about, like by comparison to Sonic Adventure 1. They eliminated the slight differentiations between characters when these cutscenes play. Like the cutscenes play the exact same. If they're in both stories, they play the exact same. There's no script changes, nothing. So I don't know. I liked it better in Sonic Adventure 1 when they had a slight difference, because it sort of reflected what the characters were thinking and feeling were happening. It made it seem like it was their experience, rather than what actually happened where we were a passive observer, you know? I mean, it's not bad, it's just, you know... Again, the focus, I think, in this game was primarily on the gameplay and the mechanics, so... Excuse me. And now we'll move on to the first stage for Rouge the Bat. I'm going to say who she is now, just so that we can get that out of the way. Dry Lagoon. So it's another treasure hunting stage. She's essentially the Dark Side story's opposite to Knuckles, so we'll let her do things as she rescues this turtle from certain destruction by Gun Robot. I will say something, though. I was not a cool kid back in the day when I used to play this game, because I could not appreciate Rouge's themes as a teenager, well, really a preteen or a teenager. It's only now that I can start appreciating the smooth jazz of Rouge's themes. Every single one of her stage themes is an absolute banger, and there is not a damn thing you can do to tell me otherwise. I thought that was a Master Emerald piece. Alright, let's see if we can find it. It must be over here, because her stage layout is very similar to Wild Canyon.
I will say
It is not over here. That's
I used
okay.
to very much so struggle with these stages, especially the later ones, when you have to start digging for them.
Oh, yeah.
That.
I can understand how that would make it a little more difficult, because it's not completely intuitive, because you're like, wait, where is it? How do I get there? Blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, okay, it's got to be right here, but what do I do? And especially on the Dreamcast version, like if you remember from the Knuckles stage, there was that big exclamation point above my head. In the Dreamcast version, that is not there, so you kind of have to be ready for it almost. Oh, it's around here somewhere. Yes, thank you, Omochao. That's super helpful.
Super, great.
Alright. Anyway, Omochao says something's in the oasis, so let's head back there, because it doesn't look like there's anything here. Take me there, turtle! Aha. Somewhere around here. Climb up, because it looks like it might be either higher or lower. It's on the other side. It's on the other side. It's over here somewhere. Oh, maybe not. Plot thickens. Maybe it's up here or over there.
I still distinctly remember there's this one spot in one of Verge's later stage where the only way to dig on it is to make like
it's down here.
Is to make like a miracle dive from a really high platform and then dig into it.
Let's see here. Nope, it's gotta be around.
And there's
somewhere.
just death pits.
Let me
all
go up
around
for
this little
air.
platform, so you just have to aim that.
Nope, I grabbed this guy. I don't know if I need to grab him to get the emerald. I know in the hard mode version of this stage you need to grab him to get the emerald, but I don't think you need to in this particular one.
Oh yeah, Steve doesn't.
Well, it's not a difficulty slider, but it's a, there's a hard mode version of this stage. It's gotta be like right back here. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. But yeah, Dry Lagoon is a banger, man. I love this stage theme. If you want to hear it without my dumbass voice talking over top of it, I definitely recommend looking up the whole entire soundtrack, really, on YouTube, because it's freaking great. Alright, so the last one's over here. No, it's not. It's over here. No, it's not. It's somewhere else completely. But it's definitely in this section of the stage. It's somewhere. Down here again? Really? Yeah. But where down here? Oh, it must be in the tunnel. What a shitty set of emeralds for this one. Alright, Turtle, I'm gonna need your help again. Take me there! Yeah, it's in this tunnel somewhere. Thank you, Turtle. Somewhere right down here. No, not there. It's over here then. There it is. Yeah, that's a really crap spot for an emerald piece. That's okay. No big deal. Played a lot when you were like 7 and 9 where you couldn't even get the plot because English isn't your native language. Finally got back to it about 10 years later. Gotcha. So probably a little more enjoyable when you could understand the plot then. I mean, like I said, gameplay and mechanics in this game are really fantastic. So enjoyable then, but once you could get the story, probably, at least it gave you some context for what was going on at that point, you know. Joke's on you, I already have the OST of almost every Sonic in existence downloaded for years. Well, you're one step ahead of me, I see. Anyway, we're back to Eggman, because, well, after not being able to take the Master Emerald, he's going back to Egypt. And apparently he set up like a practice course or something for himself because there's just a bunch of robots out here. Well, there's gun robots, so I suppose they're just like conducting surveillance, trying to make sure he's staying out of trouble. There's a bat over there that I just grabbed. And bats are actually a pretty good animal for the Chow.
I was always kind of under the impression that Eggman base in Egypt was pretty well known, so they just kind of set up around it as a Sonic base. Because they're just going after him at this point because he, walked in there and stole the equivalent of a nuclear warhead.
Right, well, that's fair. And let's also remember that this isn't technically Egypt. It's past Central City. Apparently there's like a big city that looks like downtown LA, just across a small pond from a place that looks like Egypt, essentially. Because if you look at the map for this game, it's basically all in one spot. Whoa. Hello there, goodbye there. Yeah, it's basically all in one small spot. Ooh. Big score. Can't hit those from here. Word to the wise, don't be under the pillars when they fall. Just, I mean, I would think that's pretty obvious, but don't be under the pillars when they fall. It's not a fun time. Yeah, there's the things I was talking about. See how it's lighting up down there? Let's see. Now, That should be good. Should be some guys following me in a second. Let's just waggle the stick all the way around so I can... Oop, my chat came off again. Hold on. I need to set it again so that my phone could stay on forever. There we go. I'm gonna shortcut. There we go. Sometimes that doesn't work and you sink right into the quicksand, but it worked this time.
Quicksand sucks.
Because there is no chance of you coming back from that, so. Alright, we won't grab the Chowkey because, again, we don't need it. We will, however, grab that. There we go.
Oh god, I hate those things so much.
The one disappeared on me in the first stage within like a second of it coming up, so that was
Yeah,
not
these
good.
games were programmed different back in the day. You had to have like ninja reactions.
Garrick's story with the English issue reminds me when he did the OG FF1 as a kid where you could not speak a single bit of English. Oh god. Eggman's speaking some Russian here. Yeah, his grunts as he's running around here are interesting. There's something, that's for sure.
A lot of the voice work has been a little bit interesting. I'm not gonna say the voice acting in this game is bad, because
It's just like old anime voice acting, basically, that's all.
that's what that reminds me of, like Sailor Moon or something.
Yeah, it's like OG 90s anime voice acting is what this all reminds me of, basically. Back in the day when that wasn't like super like high budget yet, you know. Oh, hello. I don't think I can hit him from here, so. Bam!
I tried so hard to get a Japanese account for PS2 way back when, but then I just couldn't because I can't remember the exact reason why I got screwed over. But like I couldn't have the account, and now it's over here in the English version.
Right. Am I even going the right way? Yeah, I must be, because I don't think that these stages have like layouts where you can like go in the wrong direction in this game. Like I think they are pretty much like pretty well linear experiences. It's not a bad thing, it's, you know. I feel like I'm gonna get turned around and then I don't, you know. You do have to kind of motor it though, because your time bonus is always ticking down in these stages. So if you don't motor it, well, your score will be bad. Not that I care about that around here, but I mean, I might as well give it my best shot if I can, you know.
Yeah.
All right, we're not gonna do the risky strat there. We're just gonna make the safe jump. We are gonna risk it right there though, because that's like an inch. Who wants to play chicken? There we go.
That firefighter is just so of course it was like giant fire. Like right next to his face.
I also like it's like an old school looking fire, like Sega Dreamcast simulation of real fire rather than like a video game rendered version of fire. And for some reason that just gives me such a nostalgia feeling, you know. I remember when these games were new, man. Granted, I didn't play them when they were new. We didn't get a Dreamcast until like 2001, but you know.
We had such a good time with Dreamcast. God damn, now you're making me nostalgic.
We're just dating ourselves by playing this game. Get me in! Whenever he jumps, he's saying the Russian swear word. Hey, Lost Boy Joel, welcome to the streams. Thanks for coming. Really like the voice acting of SA2. Kind of cheesy, but it has a lot of charm. Yes, I agree. It is cheesy, but it's charming in that way. And it's again, it's around the time when voice acting started to really actually get a budget in video game history. So it wasn't like super well done, but it wasn't like super atrocious either, you know? So
Remind me in like 10-15 minutes I have to go upstairs and turn on the stream. SB's progging and E9S.
Oh, okay.
And I'm probably gonna hop back on and do E12.
Ah, okay.
I.e., shoot myself in the head.
But you're not Gunbreaker.
Yeah, you're right. I can't pop bolt light.
We interrupt this broadcast.
1 year later, you finally grasp some text and can translate your weekly's mission, sort of. Gotcha.
What do you want to say? He says, oh.
Mysteriously,
Oh.
the only thing that was stolen
That's
was
really
the Chaos
funny,
Emerald.
actually.
Ah, now it all makes sense. So the Chaos Emerald was stolen by this guy. And for some reason, the military and the news outlets are blind and they can't see that his fur is not blue.
You know, this entire thing would have been like solved if like Shadow was blue.
Yeah, probably would have.
Like I know he probably would have looked exactly
And
similar
you know,
to Sonic, but that would make for an
You know what else would have sort of solved it? Is if the camera work was like down there and they were like staring up at him, you know? Like where it wasn't just like this close to him with the camera. Like there wasn't a drone just flying next to his face so they could see that he is clearly not Sonic. I think it's kind of a running joke though, honestly, but well, whatever. Oh, apparently he's having Vietnam flashbacks, so let's
Yeah, Shadow does that.
we should probably poke him to get him out of that. That wouldn't be good.
Oh, we're getting to like the good stage already.
Whenever he wins this stage, he says, "Yucks, Hedgehog." Well, that makes sense for Eggman. Name also sounds pretty Slavic. That's sus.
You just gotta follow.
Yes, I did. Lost Boy Joel, thank you for following. I appreciate that. I can't check that on my phone anymore because Twitch streamlined everything to make the phone exactly like the
Better
desktop
question,
version.
why is the couch so far back?
It's always this far back.
It is?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm dumb.
I keep it this far back because if I'm any closer, I'm going to go blind when I'm 40 because the TV's
Oh
too
look,
large.
the best stage in the game.
Oh boy. Let's
One of
do
the best.
Shadow's first stage, Radical Highway. You know he's darker and edgier than Sonic because he has stages with words like radical in them rather than speed highway.
When I
It's okay,
first played
though.
through this stage in Generations, I lost my shit. The remix is so good in Generations.
See, I still can't play Generations because
Motion sickness,
yeah.
I know.
So here's a weird thing. You want to talk about things that are sus, right? I can't play any of the Sonic games with the boost mechanic in them. I haven't been able to play a Sonic game since 06 besides Mania. I could play Mania, I just haven't played Mania yet. But I haven't been able to play a Sonic game in like the longest time because I get motion sickness when the boost mechanic happens. Like if I play Sonic Unleashed, I can't level up his speed stat because otherwise I just get like super sick for no reason. Like I can go on roller coasters and stuff in real life. I have no idea why I get motion sick from watching Sonic boost to
Every time I
7,000
hear
miles an
somebody
hour.
bring up roller coasters, I just remember that one big coaster we went to, the yellow one that like goes from 0 to 76. I can't remember where that was. Is that Busch Gardens?
Was it a standing one or was it a?
No, it was a sit-down
Sit-down.
coaster. Like it launched you and it was yellow. And I think it was called Iron something. I can't remember what it called. I remember that coaster like vividly because my fucking glasses flew out of my pocket.
Everyone's
God.
saying sus, and
Like
all I can
100
hear is
something
S-U-C-C.
Everyone's saying sus, and all you can hear is suck. See, because there's no hard C there. Oh boy. Thank you for the 1-bit Rockin' Fun. You are on fire today, my friend. Thank you so much. Alright, let's continue down Radical Highway and see what we can do about God damn it!
That glitch
I forgot
is
about that. It's
so-
I don't even think it's a glitch. I think I'm just pressing the homing attack button too early. Whoops. Yeah, I think I'm just pressing the homing attack button too early. I gotta like jump a little bit more before I press it again. Got ring.
I love the
Well, I have 20 now.
Basically, so in this universe. They're good for your bones.
There's some kind of caffeinated drug. Otherwise, how could Sonic and Shadow and all them run so fast? Then again, Eggman runs really fast in the Chow world on 0 rings, so. Yes, I did. I also like the little somersault flip that they do when you do a somersault and like launch off of an enemy. That's pretty cool.
Oh, this used to be
Why? There's like a wind thing below there. I'm not sure if you can walk on the bridge, like this little section of the bridge, like right here. I'm not sure if you can walk on. I mean, I guess we could check. I don't really care. Whatever. Yep, you can walk on it. Perfect. Perfect.
I wish I knew
Gold
that.
Beetle! Get him! There we go. No homing attack,
That
just
was
go.
smooth as fuck.
Oh god. Get me down here. Look at me, getting the Gold Beetle with a smooth ass transition and then recovering from a near death. It's like I know how to play this video game. That's a first. I don't like taking these speed platforms because then you run headlong into these gun robots. You gotta react way too quickly. And my old ass brain can't do that anymore.
You're not even that old.
I mean, I'm basically a grandpa in a Japanese RPG now. So. One, two, three, go! And then go from here. Now you may recall
hey,
that
there's
in
Knights.
Speed Highway, yeah, there's Knights from Knights into Dreams. In Speed Highway, there was a little twist and shout in Sonic Adventure 1. Well, there's going to be another one in about 2
I
seconds
love
here.
the implication
Getting a little
that
ahead of
the
myself.
loops and roads are just a thing in this world. Like, cars just go that fast.
Cars have the boost function. Yeah, like, otherwise, who would have designed these roads? But then again, you get to play, look at that. Look at me remembering muscle memory for that section. But you get to play, like, the car sections in this game. There's a couple of go-kart stages in this game, one on each story. And the cars go pretty friggin' fast, too. So, like, it's not really that off-kilter for them to be like, yeah, you can do loop-de-loops in a friggin' car in this universe.
So,
Don't really like boost in Sonic. Vastly prefer something like SA2 where there's more gameplay than just pressing boost to win and sometimes jump. Yeah, I think I would kind of agree because it feels like in a lot of cases, boost kind of just lets you win the game, right? Because you can just kind of, you get a shield in front of you when you're boosting, so you just fly headlong through the enemies as you're going, and it feels like everything just flies by in a blur. I can't appreciate the scenery when I'm flying by it at 600 miles an hour.
I feel like the boost thing should be like a less used mechanic, and when they are using boost, that's the whole point of you need to go fast.
You know what part of the boost
And
mechanics,
not have
though?
1,000 like reaction speed, not like reaction speed of the gods to dodge out of an obstacle just because you press the boost too late.
Right. You know what I do appreciate, though, about the boost mechanics, the parts that I do like, is when you have to, like, do sharp hairpin turns while boosting. Like, that's fun. Like, that's cool where you have to do a bunch of, like, you get like a 90-degree angle twist in, like, a street corner or something, and you have to slide yourself as you're boosting really fast. And if you slide correctly, you keep your momentum as you keep going. That's fun. But, again, when boosting straight and the scenery's flying by me, I just start to get sick, man. I can't handle it. Speaking of getting sick, if I had Chaos Control, I'd probably also get sick because it's basically just super warping. Meanwhile, back in the pyramid... So now we're almost back to the point where I want to stop on the Dark Side story so that we can move along. But let's do Rouge's second stage as well. Egg quarters. Disagree, but you're too tired to start an argument. No, that's fair. It's okay. I think it's an acquired taste thing. It's me trying to appreciate something about the boost mechanics because I can't appreciate the other parts by virtue of my biology completely disagreeing with it.
To be honest,
So.
I haven't really tried any modern Sonic games in quite some time. The last one I think I played was Generations. I know I played Colors for a while.
Oh, there's
look, the
Beetle robots.
anxiety
And look,
robots.
he took an Omochao with him. So yeah, this is the mechanic of this stage for Rouge, is you have to hide in the shadows. You can kind of see her ducking here. While the Beetle robots go running around. Otherwise, they shoot you. And that's fun. I mean, it makes you sort of like stand around for a while without being able to move, but you know, kind of. Because he's a copy. He's not real. Oh God. There is a key somewhere around here, though. Yeah, it's like it's in the Beetle. Thankfully, he doesn't hit you and like make you lose rings when he runs into you. That would suck. Oh, there's a key. And we needed to come over here anyway because if you go down here, we can get a button. There we go. And then we can take this road up here so that we can. I think there's a missile or something that you shoot. Yeah, there's the missile. And if you shoot this missile, you can blow that open. Go over here, and we get our first upgrade. Surprised that Rouge ends up getting this because it's just the way that I did the stages, but Rouge is going to be our first upgrade. The Pick Nails. It's kind of like the Shovel Claw in SA1, where you can dig. So now, we can dig through things by pressing the circle button in the air, on a wall, when she's drilling into things. So, you know, one or the other. Alright, well, oh, okay. Let me just do a very suspicious method of avoiding this egg beetle. I think I can avoid him by staying down here. I'm coming up for air if I can, but you know, we'll just wait for the. We'll just wait for him to go away. There we go. Actually, I might be okay right here because I don't think he comes in here. Yeah, there we go. I think he went. Did he go this way? No, he went the other way. Okay. No, I think I'll leave the monkey where he is. Thank you very much. All right, let's go find the other keys so we can get into the base after we almost die. Oh, did I press one of the computers by accident? God damn. Oh, okay. God damn it, I pressed one of the computers by accident. Gorilla's hideout, though, so That's our first hint. Oh, by the way, since I pressed the computer, I guess I can show it. If you pause the game, you can look at all of your different hints on the pause menu. They'll play over the course of a few seconds as you sit on there, but we're only going to have one. You can get up to 3 hints, and then the computers won't be there anymore after that. Oh, look, the skunks are coming to me. That's kind of weird, but, you know.
They want to leave.
So you can keep that one. Wish Sonic Team completely dropped boost. Saw Sonic Force being revealed, wanted to scream at the top of your lungs. It looked exactly like all the other boost games. You could tell no difference. Despite the new level, you hate it. Looked like a dead body in the water having an existential crisis.
Okay, that's pretty good.
That's not too far from the truth, actually. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much exactly what it looked like.
Dead body.
Oh, Goldito, get it!
An existential crisis.
There's no dig spot here. Okay. Let's go this way then. Yeah, this stage takes a little longer than the other Rouge stage, I find, because it takes a little doing the... Goodbye! I made it!
Mother...
That was really close. Wonder what this does. Well, okay, it has a ghost in it. Wonder what this does. Can I check it? Yep. Oh, okay, she voices it. Okay.
I don't remember what those things did. I remember they were important.
They are important, and we'll explain why as we go along, but not yet, because nobody has anything that can activate that yet, so... Oh, we're close. Stop it. Stop it.
Stop it!
Stop giving him a kiss, Rouge. Probably up here. Yep, Gorilla's hideout. Thank you, Gorilla.
I still find it incredibly
last
disturbing
one.
that the Chalice basically just
This is a dead end, right?
take on the traits of the animals
I just screw attack.
that you give them.
Why is that disturbing? Because
Because
they
that just
consume
implies-
their souls?
Because that just implies that Chalice are some kind of like moldable like chimeras.
I mean, they kind of are, so...
Or I should say moldable chimeras or like
Am I safe here?
homunculuses.
I might be safe here. Can I dig here? Nope. Let's see. Maybe up here? Nope, not in here. You end up, in this particular stage, you end up kind of just having to, like, run around in circles in order to get to the stuff. Like, because again, they nerfed the radar so that you can only see one at a time. So you end up just kind of having to run around in circles and stuff. And it's kind of... I mean, it's fine. It's not really a big deal. It's just going to take a little longer to figure things out.
That was dangerous.
Let's get dangerous, then. I feel like I've been here already.
You have.
Where have I not been? Where a thing could have been? Oh, okay, it's in this room. Got it. Get off my cloud. Let's see. Get out of his way real quick. I guess I could try to, like... Can I first person? I don't think I can first person.
Some of your like reaction times to the little robots are scary.
Can't be afraid of them. What's the worst they can do? Take my rings away?
Oh man, when you're fucking 8, them shits are terrifying.
Well, I know, that's true. It's over here somewhere, so maybe it's over here? No. Maybe it's in the wall somewhere. Yep, it's gotta be around here somewhere. Nope. It's up a little. Maybe up here by the flippers? No. Maybe over here. Nope. Around here somewhere. Now, if I were a key, where would I bury myself? I hear a robot, so I think I might stay here for a second. I also hate forced 2D sections in Moose games, especially given the fact that half the game was dedicated to classic Sonic. You're supposed to win with your fingers in your nose. What the fuck? Yeah, I know. I'm failing my own idiom.
That's the weirdest idiom I've ever heard.
It's gotta be, like, right here, though. Can I go up higher? No. Well, then where the fuck? Fuck this, I'm hitting up a computer. No, I'm not hitting up a computer, never mind. Yeah, it's gotta be, like, right here somewhere. Oh, okay, found it. Didn't find it. It's in here, hang on. There we go, got it. Apparently,
That's the weirdest...
Apparently these Rouge stages are just doing me dirty today. That's okay.
That's the weirdest hiding spot for a key I've ever seen. Like, usually they have, like, some kind of indicator. Like,
I still gotta pee.
They gotta give you extra time for these stages, though. Like,
Well, remember, though, that we're doing this with basically no hints. So that's part of the reason why it's somewhat difficult. Okay, so we got an answer to one of our questions as to why, what Eggman was doing at Prison Island. He could have just still been there from when the Shadow Incident was happening, maybe.
The destination
location has been set to Ark.
Do you know what Ark is, Rouge?
Down over 50 years
I
ago.
gotta go.
Apparently so. Okay, bye, Cole.
Have fun!
I will.
I'll try not to die horribly to
My
clean
mission
the
to
world.
find out
Okay.
what he's up to.
I wonder who she's working for. We probably won't find out for a while. Hey, Marie, how's it going? Got a B. Almost got straight E's and played this way back on. Me too. Honestly, yeah, me too. Like, the first time I played through this, it was like, I was lucky if I got a C in a lot of cases. But, yeah, we'll try to get as best scores as we can. And Adam, hello. How's everybody doing? Yeah, good to see you again as well, Adam. Good to see everybody. All round good to see everybody. Okay, I think this is a good spot to actually switch stories again, because we've gotten some answers to some of our questions. And I specifically want to make it so that, well, let me show you, right? Okay, so let's go back. We'll end up starting at Stage 6, Lost Colony, with Eggman the next time we come back to the Dark Story. But if you go back to the story while it was in the middle of happening, like you don't finish the story all at once, you'll actually get a narration from one of the characters to let you know what's going on. So I wanted to make it so that it was kind of evenly represented, so that like Eggman gets a chance to monologue, Rouge gets a chance to monologue. We might get it so Shadow gets a chance to monologue, and then Tails, Knuckles, and Sonic might also get a chance if I set this up correctly. Actually, Sonic, I don't think he will. And actually, neither will Shadow. But their theme songs will play during the narrations, and Sonic's main theme and Shadow's main theme play during the credits of each story. So it should be fine. The point is, it should be fine. I think I've got all this going on in a halfway decent, okay order. But that's fine. We'll see what happens. Anyway, Tails, tell us what happened last time, even though we were just here.
Tails, I was able to save Amy from Eggman, but she told me that Eggman is up to his evil ways today. Planning something really big this time. I need to keep an eye on Eggman, but first I have to save my bud, Sonic.
Yeah, I kind of missed this function a little bit.
You wanna come too? Well, if you really wanna, it's okay with me. Just don't get in my way.
Did Tails just break the fourth wall? Or was he talking to Amy about that? But yeah, I kind of missed the narration function, like in the Sonic stories, because that was a nice little touch in the Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 games, where he would, like, the character that you were playing as would narrate what's going on, you know? That was a nice little touch. Oh, there's another guy. I knew there was another one in the stage somewhere. Let's do that guy, and then I don't think we can get up there just yet, but let's play Tails' first stage. And we'll, see, here's the weird thing, though, about the way that Sonic Adventure 2's story is structured. A lot of the Dark Side stages happen earlier in the story than the Hero Side stages. Like, about 2/3 of the Dark Side story stages happen within the first 5 stages of the Hero Side. So, we'll be playing more Dark Side stages at first, and then we'll be doing a lot of Hero stories almost in succession. And then we'll be doing more Dark Side stuff after that. So it's kind of a little lopsided, but it shouldn't be too bad. Again, I think the order that I chose for all of this is going to be okay. We'll see. Ooh, hello. I like these big missile robot guys there because they're always good for a decent chunk of points. Because they've got multiple targets on them that you can shoot. So, let's see. Yeah, times did change, that's for sure. I think I got a little better at video games since I was like, what, 10, 11 last time I played this? Yeah, going back and forth as well there, Adam. I'm trying to make it so the stories are somewhat cohesive. I can display the narration parts that happen in between that way, and then it'll... Basically, I want to keep it so that each story is happening at about the same time, you know what I mean? So... Yeah, dark stuff happens back to back, so it's mostly dark, and then the hero stuff finally starts after that. And then once you get to, spoiler alert for later, we're going to be going to the Space Colony Ark at some point. They keep name dropping it. I'm sure that was a big spoiler. But yeah, we'll be going there in a little while. Once we get there, it starts to kind of even out in terms of the stories and like who does what. I think there's like 4 hero stages on Space Colony, and there's 3 dark stages? I think. It sounds right. But we'll figure it out as we go here. And I'm not sure how long we're going to go for today. I just said, you know what, it's not going to take too long to do all these streams, but yeah, we'll figure it out. See if I can get Tails a better score multiplier. Oh, 7 will do. There we go. Always nice when you can get their higher point multipliers there. Give them a little bit of extra stuff to say, because it's not just Tails saying, okay, okay, over and over again, you know? Well, that opens something up here. I mean, while we're here, we might as well check out what's up here, right? If I can even... Okay, I can't even get up there. Never mind. There is a shield here, though, so that's kind of nice. Just in case you got bamboozled by that missile guy. Didn't realize how much you missed the animal pickup sound. Yeah, it's got a neat little noise to it, doesn't it? Cute little animal sound. Where's the gold beetle? I know he's here somewhere. There he is. Get him, Tails! There you go. Perfect. I think there's a missile to get that. That's a sheep. I don't think a sheep is particularly valuable in terms of its stats. It's like... Which ones are good? There's like a phoenix. That one's good. The bat that we got back in Sand Ocean is pretty good. I think the skunk has fairly decent stats, too. I forget. It's been so long since I've done Chao Garden stuff in this game. But again, I did it in Sonic Adventure DX, so I did my due diligence. Got it, nice. I think I just messed myself up on score multiplier, though, because I think I just blasted it. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. I was gonna say, I think I just blasted a missile guy without really thinking about it first. Okay, let's see how many I can get here. There we go. Perfect, Tails. That'll get a lot of points. Nice. If I would have gone a little closer, I could have gotten a full 2,000 out of that, but that's okay.
I did it!
There is an upgrade in this stage, by the way. It was directly next to the goal ring there, but we don't have the proper upgrade to actually get it yet, so we'll come back. Do you remember correctly, Tails is actually voiced by a 9-year-old? I think you're right. Because what happened, if I remember correctly, is that Tails was voiced by... I forget the name of the voice actor in Sonic Adventure 1. And then in this game, after his original voice actor went through puberty in the time in between Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, his younger brother actually voiced Tails in this game in English, if I remember right. So I think you're right, though, Garrick. So, and you Bomberman Jetters. Banana! Didn't know that. Just go tons of gorillas and bats, make a Chao that has feet that will roundhouse kick you to pieces. Well, yeah, that is pretty fair. One of the mini games in this one, the Chao races are in this game as well. But there's also Chao karate in this game, so that's you kind of want some strength if you can get it.
You mean that black hedgehog?
Amy, Sonic, you guys can't say this. It's 2020. No, I'm just making a joke. They're just saying it because it's the color of his fur. Although it is a little bit of a misnomer, isn't it? Shouldn't he be saying, did you see them? Where are they now? But whatever. This game was made in 1999. Those sorts of conventions were not in place yet. Also, hieroglyphics on my jail cell wall. I wonder who wrote that. It's probably not important. Pay no attention to that, ladies and gentlemen. It'll never come back. Trust me. Anyway, let's do Sonic's fourth stage. Well, Sonic's second stage, but the fourth stage in the hero story, Metal Harbor. Off we go. There is an upgrade that we can grab in this stage, though. It's the first one that you can grab in the hero side as well. So we'll grab it and make use of it, shall we? Can't use this just yet. Let me off this ride, thank you. But we will be able to very shortly after we go here, and here, and here, and here, and back here, and then over here, and then Gold Beetle, and here, and here, and here, and here. And now we can go up here and grab Sonic's first upgrade, the Light Shoes. They must have confiscated them off of him when they captured him the first time. See, it actually makes sense, doesn't it? But he had these in Sonic Adventure 1, and they work pretty much the same way. The only difference in Sonic Adventure 2 is you don't have to charge up a full spin dash in order to actually use them. Now you just approach a trail of rings, press the circle button or the square button or whatever the hell your action button is, and you'll go flying along the ring trail without really having to try. It's definitely an improvement over Sonic Adventure 1. It keeps your momentum, which is very nice, because Sonic is all about speed, and keeping your momentum going without having to stop for a ring trail is very nice. I approve. Alright, let's keep this going, shall we? They have a lot of intercontinental ballistic missiles here. I cannot imagine that is going to be good for the economy of whomever they shoot with them. I think you get points for going on here, even though it doesn't... It kind of interrupts your momentum a little bit, but you get points for going there, so whatever. I'll take it. There was a robot over there that I missed, too. I've never seen him pop up over there. Oh, God. They're going to launch one of them! I should probably get the hell out of here. You can go all the way to the top of this thing and get a Phoenix if you're really quick, but I'm not that quick, so we're just going to go here. Yarn of Plebe, you got the gold beetle. Yeah, I try to get the gold beetles wherever I can. Sometimes I miss him, but I try to get them as best I can there, Murray. So, meanwhile, Shadow be like, despicable black creatures, yeah. Oh, Shadow the Hedgehog is a meme. The character and the game, frankly, but the game too. Oh, I missed the extra life. Oh, that's okay. It's not like I really need those. I got 14 of them, and we ain't losing them anytime soon, so... Anybody else ever flown off the stage after taking that? Like, if you take that a little too far to the left or right, it shoots you, like, next to the goal ring. And that just doesn't work out. Yeah, that's true. They do keep the rail momentum. Hey, there's our first C. They do keep the rail momentum in the boost games, but you can't steer. You just kind of move back and forth on them. It's not a huge deal for me personally because I was used to like the grind rails in the Ratchet and Clank games, so the grind rails in the boost games didn't really bother me all that much. But I do agree, it's kind of just like a cutscene at that point. You can just flip left, flip right, and that's about it. Here it feels like you actually have to try because you can lose your stability on a rail, you can crouch down to gain speed, all that. So.
I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh. You're not even good enough to be I'll make you eat those words.
How did they hear each other? This is going to be a recurring question this game, isn't it? Anyway, we have to fight Shadow now, and I'm going to run right at him with 0 rings because I'm a masochist. I think what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to kind of like flip into him with a somersault to make him jump. And then, after he does a homing attack, he will stop for a second. And I'm going to fall off if I don't. Whoop, okay, almost like that. There. Bounced right back. I saved it. But yeah, you want to somersault, and then once he's done jumping and doing a homing attack, you can homing attack him yourself and finish it up. And jump directly into Stage 5, Green Forest. Sonic gets a back-to-back level here. Gets back-to-back levels, rather. Kid, you would have been happy for that. Now you feel cheated because they didn't have a chance. Oh, yeah, well, that's true. Lost World actually sort of fixed that. Enjoyed Lost World a lot more than any boost game. See, I haven't played Lost World myself. Also, the island's gonna blow up? What the hell? When did that happen? Is Gun just trying to save their research? That's the big question, isn't it? Well, we're gonna find out soon, because this is the last hero stage we're doing for a little while as well. Yeah, I know, everybody wants to see me play Pumpkin Hill, you ready, but I gotta keep things in a relatively decent order here. So, this is gonna be it for a little bit, and then we're gonna go back to the dark side for a little while, and once they're done on Prison Island, then we'll move back to the hero story and do a large majority of it. So, hey, I actually hit that how you're supposed to this time. Whoa. Oh, okay, I see. So you could have boosted up that rail. Don't worry, the volume mixing is still glorious. Yeah, the volume mixing is a thing. I had to turn this game down in OBS lower than any game I have played so far for the streams. Like, it's at like negative 28 decibels or something like that. It's crazy. And it's just about that crazy for the voice acting, because the voice acting often gets drowned out in this game by some of the music. Now, the music is a banger, don't get me wrong. It's just, you know, oh, get him quick, Sonic! Damn it! Okay, that's fine. I missed, it just means we need to go a little faster, that's all, so I can get the 1,000 points back. But before we go fast, if we go over here, there's a robot, and some rings, and an extra life, and the Ancient Light. So now Sonic is basically back to where he was in Sonic Adventure 1, because he also had the Ancient Light in Sonic Adventure 1. This is kept exactly the same, though, as Sonic Adventure 1, where you stop, you charge up your spin dash, and then you can attack all enemies around you. So it's, I don't know, it's okay, I guess, but it's not as good of an upgrade as the Lightspeed Dash is. The Lightspeed Dash got a really nice upgrade in this game, and it's definitely worthwhile because they, like I said, they kind of nerfed the spin dash in Sonic Adventure 2, so it's nice to have something that gets such a solid, what the hell just happened there? Such a good momentum-keeping upgrade. I can't believe I just flew myself off of that thing. Oh well. It's fine. We'll be fine. We should still get the points back. Or we'll get a C rank. Whatever. Oop. My chat. Hold on. There we go. I'm about to... That's a we'll be right back moment. Let's see. Hello, Eddie. How you doing? Welcome to the streams. Thanks for coming. What do you enjoy? Pumpkin Hill, you enjoy Aquatic Mine nowadays? I like both of them, honestly. So I can't really... It's hard for me to pick, like, favorite stages in this game, because there's a lot of them that I think are really good. There's some that are bad, but, you know. Meteor Herd, Mad Space, but that's okay. Are those... Has it been only 6 months since the last stream? Feels like so much shit has happened since. Yeah, I think it's only been 6 months, so... Jump off a swing pole immediately, start mashing A to get the next one immediately. It's easier and faster, helps with A ranks. Gotcha. See, I don't really do that. I've just been swinging and waiting for the little, for him to hit the little red thing, the red reticle. So I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. Went back in the day and was so afraid of drowning the latter half of the hero story. Took you a long time to do out of fear. Oh, yeah, that's true. Because you do, whoa. Because you do have to do a lot of water sections in that one. So, let's just swivel the controller there. There we go. While I'm in a loop, can I read chat? Is it more than 6 months for you? This year's been something else. Yeah, this year's been a trip, I'll tell you what. So that's probably part of the reason why it feels like it's been so long since the last stream, because it's been a trip and a half to even get through this frickin' year. Damn coronavirus. It's okay. We'll be fine. We're back to playing video games just like we were before it hit, so it's all good. Well, it will be all good when... the virus is no longer keeping us all stuck in our homes, but you know. I forget how to get the thing here. I think you have to press like X and down. Yeah, there you go. I don't know if it's X, or not X and down, X and up. I don't know if you have to press up or down, but I do it anyway. You could see there was a difference there though, because normally he's just flailing his arms when he's there in that little section stuck to that vine. But he kind of did like a little Superman thing there, so... Let's just slide along this, get some points, see if I can keep my stability. Hey, not bad. Gotta get as many points as I can, because I sort of messed up earlier and ended up 3,000 points short of what I had before. Does this give me points for hitting it? No, it doesn't. I'm gonna go back down and see if it gives me points. Hang on. Nope, didn't get the points that time either. Well, this'll be a crappy rank, but that's okay. Pyramid Cave, best stage theme. I really like Pyramid Cave's theme. Yeah, it's really good. Good fucking while. Feels like Jimmy Rage on Gothic 3 was like 2 seasons ago. Are we still doing filler episodes? Hey, there's a D rank. Awesome. I suck. That's okay. So this is I don't know if this is considered a filler episode. It's kind of like just a... If you consider the fact that it's the start and it's a filler thing, it's more of like a warm-up, I guess, would be a better way of putting it. Wow, they weren't kidding when they said the island was blowing up. Holy crap. That thing is gone. Meanwhile, in the mountains, my dog is interrupting again. I wonder what he's barking at. All people, all the animals, even Mr. Rhino. I don't think there is a rhino in this game, though, for you to take as an animal to collect. But yeah, that's like a mass casualty event. Holy hell. Anyway, before we stop with Knuckles real quick, let's grab his first upgrade, the Shovel Claw. So now he can dig as well. And I think if you dig right here... is it triangle? No, I don't want to look. I want to dig. I think there's an extra life. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, and 5 rings. Nice. Well, that'll help. Anyway, so let's switch stories again. Yeah, everybody fucking died. 4 out of 40 for them. Yeah, they're gonna need it, because holy crap, there were a lot of people still left on that island. But why did the island explode? Was it Gun or was it Eggman? That's barely even a question, isn't it? Let's find out by switching back to the Dark Side story.
I'm Dr. Eggman, the greatest scientific genius of the world. I went to the space colony.
Apparently they don't play their themes in these narrations. I thought they did. Maybe that's just a Sonic Adventure 1 thing. Well, let's go find out then, Eggman. Let's see what's in the central control room of the Space Colony Ark by doing the 6th stage in the Dark Side, the Lost Colony. I like this stage quite a bit. It's got that cool atmosphere, you know what I mean? Still hear this voice, never hear Eggman. You can't get used to the new one. Yeah, I think this game in particular is where Eggman's voice acting is at its best, me personally. Dean Bristow did such a good job as Eggman when he voiced him in these older games, and it was really sad when he died, honestly, because he was a great voice actor in his own right. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the newer voice actors, but this is Eggman. This is the definitive Eggman voice for me personally. Like, you can't beat Dean Bristow. He's just that good. Nothing against the newer ones either. Who does his voice now? I forget his name. But yeah, nothing against the newer voice actors. It's just, you know, Dean Bristow was the one. He made Eggman menacing. He wasn't just a cartoon villain. He was an actual threat, you know what I mean? So, oh, there was a boar in there. Oh, hello. Whoa! Ah, okay, they have explosive containers here, too. Fantastic. Which one of these moves? This one moves. Let me get the hell out of there before that blows up on me. Anything to get? Oh, shoot something. Oh, that's one of the containers. Okay. What we got here? There we go. Nice. Well, I can't get up there. We got a big, dark, empty room. Well, hello. Except for that guy. He's not empty. What do you think, Omochao? That's a good idea. I should do that. I think it's right here. If you just go right up here, not only can you find a way out, you can also get Eggman's first upgrade, the Jet Engine. And this is a really nice upgrade because it actually is essentially similar to Gamma's hover mechanic from the first game. It lets him hover by pressing X a second time during a jump. And it opens up the gameplay a lot when you can hover because it allows you to maintain momentum across gaps that you normally couldn't before, because before this, all you could do was jump, and then you would kind of lose a little bit of momentum when you jumped. Now, you maintain that momentum because you can hover. It's really nice. I can appreciate it. I don't appreciate getting shot in the face, though. Damn it, gun robot. I know you're only doing your job, but still. It's not very nice. Oh, God. Let me just save that real quick. Bye. Okay. There. Now I can get him. Just had to not walk forward into the swamp. Whoop. What we got over here? I think there's a switch over here, if I remember right. Yep, there it is. Perfect. See, I remember what I'm doing, somewhat. Eventually, those missile guys get a lot more, get to have a lot more targets, too. Like, eventually they'll have, like, 9 or 10 targets on them at the same time. It's pretty ridiculous. Ow. Gotcha. Where did that guy go? I only hover over to him. There we go. Now I can see him. Yeah, the darkness mechanic in this isn't too bad. It's just sometimes it can get a little bit annoying because you can't see what's going on, but it's not too bad. Oh, okay, Vulcan Cannon got that for me. I missed chat. Hang on. Eggman wasn't a pushover from a Disney movie. He actually had some balls here until after 2006. Well, because that's when they switched to the Sonic X cast, right? And that's when they changed around a lot of the voice actors, so... SA1 did, but SA2 just kept using the story select theme. Don't even remember where you hear the non-hedgehog themes. Yeah, that's a good point, yeah. I think they're only in, like, the parts, like, where their themes are actually playing during some of the cutscenes in between stages. Like, Rouge's theme was playing before Stage 2. I think Eggman's theme plays near the end of the game. I don't remember where else it plays, but it plays somewhere. But yeah, you don't really hear them too often. Speaking of Eggman, saw the Sonic movie this month, actually, since it was on TV, and you got to say you were a bit disappointed. Even after all the changes they made, huh? Wow. Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I never really figured it was going to be all that good. You know what I mean? Like, it's a movie based off a video game. I don't think those have ever been good, honestly. Hey, I managed to react to that guy in time. Nice. I don't think those have really ever been good movies based off of video games, so I don't know. I can't say I'm all that shocked. It is a little disappointing, though, because they did make a lot of changes to it to make sure that it... nice. To try to make it so that it wasn't the abomination that it was when the first trailer came out, but, you know. I see little gun robot lights! They could have put the gold beetle here, and it would have been well hidden. I never would have seen it if it was here. Just rotate the whole stick around. There you go. A few more. these guys. Whoop, a couple behind me. Missed them. It's okay. Just slide it all around like that. There you go. Nice. Just wiggle that control stick all over the place. Get everybody targeted. Eggman is gonna get a little motion sickness himself, though, if I don't slow down with that. So maybe we should, maybe we shouldn't be waggling him all around in circles like that. Oh, hello. And more down there. Let's see if I can hover and shoot them at the same time. I'm not even gonna wait there because I don't want to. Ooh, hello. Okay. We're getting a little out of hand here. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, okay. Gotta go find a way to get past this. Aha! Someone left a smaller nuclear missile right back here for me. Very nice. Remember where that is, by the way, for later, because you actually see that particular section again later on in the game. But for now, we've reached the goal ring. And we're done. And I have like 30,000 points. I'm pretty sure that's an A rank. I don't know the exact amounts for the totals here, but that looks like an A rank to me. Hell yeah.
Now you know why I am the best.
Hell yeah, Eggman. Self-confidence. I like it. He was a treat in Unleashed, though. See, and that's the problem, right? Is that I could never get all the way through Unleashed to see how good Eggman was, because I couldn't play it without getting motion sickness. But yeah, you know. Why was Big the Cat here? I think he was just making cameos, honestly, in this game. He makes cameos in different spots in this game. I don't know where all of them are. But he makes cameos all over the place. It's kind of just the developers saying, hey, here's Big because he wasn't in this game. So. Anime ones, they were super sad. It was based on video games. Who remembers the Halo movie? There was a Halo movie? Oh boy.
Where weapons of mass destruction were being created. This is one of them. A weapon capable of destroying an entire planet.
Okay, you would think that they wouldn't have let that thing stick around, but...
Destroying an entire planet?
Like, just chilling with nothing on. I mean, I guess there were gun robots, but we've seen how incompetent those are by now.
It's been deactivated for some time.
Your father was a war criminal. Grandfather was a war criminal, Eggman. How does that make you feel?
Deactivate it. Large amounts of energy are necessary.
We all know what that means. Chaos Emeralds. And to be fair, Eggman already has one himself, and then there's Shadow's got another one, so they've already got 2 out of the 7. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Seeing SA2 just reminds you of Real-Time Fandub, and you love it. Real-Time Fandub, yeah. I remember that, yeah. I remember the Real-Time Fandubs of this. Specifically, the announcement that happens in a little bit here is the part that I recall vividly. I don't know if we'll ever watch that one, but it's Eggman's announcement later on in the game is when they did the real-time fandub of it. It's Snapcube, I think, is the channel. It was oh, I couldn't stop laughing. Hey, there's a bat. So now, I mean, if you didn't know she was Rouge the Bat before, she was kind of hanging upside down from the ceiling. So. And so they've met for the first time. The entire team is assembled.
You said something about a reaction that it may have with the Master Emerald. Now, if you could just let me borrow that radar, I may be able to help you. What do you think?
If I do, what's in it for me?
I have an idea where the other Chaos Emeralds may be. May not look like it, but do you know that I am a treasure hunter that specializes in all kinds of jewels? Oh,
wow. So she made it into your military base, and she has a Chaos Emerald already for you. So now you guys have 3. She's pretty good at this, isn't she? Yeah, let's commit war crimes together. Switch the amusement park robots. Thought I read something. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, not that. It was a quote. I think that was a quote directly from the Real-Time Fandub. So.
How can you be sure your intelligence reports are correct? Why would the Chaos Emeralds be here on the island? Are you absolutely sure?
Better question, why wasn't your radar going frickin' crazy when you were here last time? Were they not here at that point?
Very well. Let's discuss how we are going to do this.
Okay.
I will go in first and distract the military troops, allowing you to sneak in the base without being detected. Then, Shadow will to the armory, where he will set the timer on these dynamite packs.
Oh crap, they've got the satchel chargers from 007 Nightfire. That's gonna cause a problem. I can't believe those little dynamite packs are strong enough to blow up the whole friggin' island, though. Like, that's ridiculous. I mean, I guess they could have set off a chain reaction or something. They do have a lot of intercontinental ballistic missiles here, so.
Only have 30 minutes to pull this mission off, and we only get one try.
Wow.
Don't fail me.
That's some crazy parameters. I feel like I'm on an episode of Leverage, except I'm playing as the bad guys instead of the good guys. Nightfire used to be your jam in the GameCube days. Yeah, same there, Marie. Oh, man. I loved Nightfire as a kid, and I still love it to this freaking day. It's great. Look at all these robots I can shoot. They're all inactive. Give me that free 2,000 points. Hell yeah, Eggman. But yeah, weapons bed here is rife with robots to shoot, so have fun, go nuts, get a lot of points for it. And you can even blow up some of their jets and stuff, too, while you're at it. That's fun. I think if I remember right, there's something in one of these. Aha, here we go. Another upgrade, the large cannon. So this allows your Vulcan cannon to destroy iron containers. Very nice. And that's actually required in order to keep moving, so, oh god. I'll shoot that guy before he does anything else. But yeah, as you can see, now it has a missile that it shoots out of it. So that will help us quite a bit. Whoa. See, you can even shoot the jets out of the sky, too, if you're quick enough. So, it's rather nice. Looks like Gun's going a little more all-out, trying to take care of business here. They're definitely trying to get rid of me, that's for sure. Whoa. We're bringing in the jets and everything. Let's get rid of a few boxes. Whoa, hello. You tried to trick me! Good thing my reaction time was so good there. Not to toot my own horn, I just, you know, went okay. Let's see, I'm not even gonna bother breaking those. That gives me a little bit of cover from this guy. Why am I suddenly reminded of the time we played XCOM for the stream? I don't know, maybe it's just the robots. Like I needed cover from the guys or something. I don't know. My brain does weird things. I don't think we need anything up there in particular. I'm gonna grab a few more rings though, just to try to get me back close to, never mind. I was gonna say close to full, but well, didn't exactly work out now, did it? Any more over here? There's more jets. Let's just skip over all those little spinning spike balls, shall we? Oh, okay. I paid for it! No! Oh, that's hilarious. What's over here? Oh, okay, a cheetah. Nice. I didn't get that last time. I'm getting cucked by the game's control scheme a lot in this particular session. It does not happen this often normally for me. Oh, it's funny though. I'll take it. If it's still a good time, I'm fine with it. It's perfectly okay. Oh boy, something's bugging Jaeger again. Stop shooting at me. There we go. Just do that, and then do that. I think I got him. Yep, I did get him. If I didn't, the Vulcan cannon was going to get him for me. Yes, my hubris! My hubris came right back to bite me. Nightfire is your GoldenEye. Yeah, see, Nightfire, yeah, I didn't get a chance to play GoldenEye when I was a kid. We didn't get an N64 until, like, a lot later than when it actually came out. But when we got a GameCube, we got Nightfire right away. So it was, yeah, of the two, had it on GameCube. Yep, exactly. This is just like the Arcs fleet to you who's able to feasibly fund Gun. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I guess it's, like, the government that funds them is sort of like it's like a United States, but even more powerful at the time that it happened, so I don't know. Wasn't even bad enough to be considered bad clipping. Yeah, well, that's fair. It's, I see what happened there is that, like, I tried to, like, squeak by. I probably should have just hovered around the satellite, and I would have been fine, but it didn't happen. Oh, well. Let's get a few more targets. There we go. Get my points back, because I'm going to need them now that I've fallen off a few times. I'm going to stay on the inside this time, even if it means I could be blasted by a spike ball. Yeah. Now we're good. Oh, give me these points. Hell yeah. I'll take them. So yeah, we might not get an A rank at this one, ladies and gentlemen, but we'll do the best we can. I see another one right back here. Hold on. Hold the phone. What the hell? I thought I blasted it. Nope. Okay. Well, I don't know why it's not blasting it, but I'll take it. I wonder why the cameras are considered a target in this one. And then, did he just curve that bullet around the containers? Man, gun is hardcore. Yeah, I don't know why the cameras are considered a target in this particular stage and not in the other stages. Like, that's a little strange, but I mean, whatever. No big deal. We'll make it all work, won't we? I mean, I guess it gets me more points, so I can't really complain about anything. Anything there. Almost clipped out of the stage again there. Not gonna get that other guy up here. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's not a wonder Eggman was so tired by the time he fought Tails, because spoiler alert, we're gonna fight Tails in about 2 seconds after the stage is over, but only had 4 hits in him, but if this is what's happening before that boss fight, I can understand. This stage is kicking my ass. Well, okay. I'll walk directly into him there, Eggman. So there's a couple I missed, right? Yeah. Oh, missed another one in here. Give me them points! Oh. What do we got here? Okay, okay. Yes, he's kicking my ass, man. What the hell? Thought I was gonna run into that one again. Nope, not this time. Haha! I have your number this time. Oh, you know what I could do? Hang on. So let's let him fly first, and then... I don't know how many are over there. I'm just gonna assume... Oh, chat again. I really gotta fix my phone. Yeah, just remember, Eggman is the distraction. Yes, exactly, and that's why he's blowing everything up. Look, another one of these shrines. What does Eggman have to say about it? You would think he'd be less of a dick about it after... Well, actually, no. Now that I think about it. In the last game, he had to, like, he was kind of really into all the chaos stuff because of, you know, oh my god. Surprise, motherfucker! You'd think he'd be really big into the chaos stuff after the last game, but no, because his plans failed because of what happened with Chaos in Sonic Adventure 1, so he wouldn't be into it. He actually would say it's a piece of junk because he's reminded of his failure. So that's lore appropriate. I'm impressed. Oh, get out of my way. Let me out! He's tired due to the emotional weight of missing his wife. A fact that is so prevalent, he even shares it with Tails. I miss my wife, Tails. Aw, D rank. That's alright. I probably should be restarting these stages when I die, because that's probably what's affecting my ranks, but that's whatever. Not really all that worried about it. Anyway, apparently Rouge is ready to, and Shadow, also apparently, are ready to join in on the distraction. Amy, you're Sonic's #1 stalker. How do you make this mistake? He is not... Oh, wait, actually, hang on. So for humans, okay, whatever. It's just BS. Are hedgehogs colorblind? Because if they are colorblind, Amy is a hedgehog. So yes, then it kind of makes sense. But for humans, no. Makes no freaking sense. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Garrett, because maybe they are colorblind. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Weapons Bed does have a high threshold. It's like 40k or something. Yep. Because they were giving you tons of free points. Yeah, how did she get here? That's a good question. Probably she... See, and that could have been an Amy stage, right? Like, she could have had a stage where she, like, you learned how she got here. Where she played a stage to get herself into the stage itself. I'll get out of here, Tails. And Tails is just as easy as Eggman was when we fought him on the hero side, so, you know, not too bad. Yes, I would guess that that could have been a whole stage for Amy, is showing how she got here, but, wow. Speaking of fun stages, oh, here we go, Security Hall. Okay, that should be good.
5 minutes should be plenty.
Rouge, no! Why would you do this to me? I only have 5 minutes to get the emeralds now. Well, at least one of them is fairly close to start with. Is it? Oh, okay, it's not right here. That's a new gun robot. That guy shoots sticky projectiles to keep you stuck in place. Must be up here or something. Or down there. Not right here. Of course, it's going to take me a solid minute just to find this first one, because apparently I'm blind. I'm not even colorblind, I'm just blind. Let's see, that I can't get just yet. Whoa, whoa, okay. I thought I was going off the stage. I did go off the stage, what the hell? I'm finding all the glitches. That was a good first location for an emerald, too. Come on. Okay, that's fine. We'll make it work. But yeah, Rouge only gives you 5 minutes to take care of business here, so make sure you take care of business quickly. Oh, gold beetle. Damn it, I'm not gonna get it. Not gonna get it, damn it. Okay. Is it over here? Maybe? No, it's definitely upstairs. Whoa, okay. And also, Eggman complains and bitches when you don't do things quickly. In this stage. So like once a minute he'll come on the mic and be like, Rouge, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up. We only have 30 minutes. That sort of a thing. Nope, not here. Maybe in this guy? How am I even gonna get it if it's in that guy? Well, whatever I just did there, that got it. Okay, I got it. That's fine. Alright, let's drop back down. See, he's not that, he doesn't complain that badly right there, but he gets a little upset with you. You get down to like 1 minute, he's not very happy. Alright, so this one's over here again. It's in this guy. There we go. Perfect. Now, let's see if we can get lucky as to where the next one is. It is definitely down here somewhere. Now, I think you need the pick nails in order to finish the egg chambers, but you also need it in order to get into these chambers here, and probably there's one in one of these things. Oop, I just saw red. Hang on. Nope, I saw it. It's over here, I think. Yep, there it is. Grab it, Rouge. There we go. Hey, you did it in a minute and 55. Not bad. This will probably be our first Rouge A rank because that was a good time and everything else, so. You hated this map, Eternal E ranks. See, my trick for this particular mission always, in order to get an A rank, is you always go up first, and then you just glide, like if it's not upstairs, like the radar will always turn green when you go upstairs if it's up there. If it's not up there, you fall back down the pit, and then you glide around the sections because it'll always turn green in one of the sections. The only problem is when you have to open up one of the safes, because then you have to go all the way to the top floor, open the safes, and then come all the way back down. Thankfully, we didn't have to do that this time, which made it a lot easier to get the A rank. I got really lucky with that one, but yeah. It can be a big pain in the ass if you have to do all that. Anyway, we gotta fight another one of these gun robots, except this one doesn't have feet, so. Now you can jump up on the walls to hit this guy, which actually makes it quite a bit easier to hit him, honestly, but I'm probably just gonna use the same strategies I've been using, where I just kind of fall into him. I think he uses a laser eventually, too. Yeah, like right now. I think I should be able to, yep, get over him. Get over yourself, flying dog. You can't beat me. I'm the famous treasure hunter. Okay, I'm gonna get up on the walls just to make it easier to glide into the, oh, okay, hang on. Excuse me, technical difficulties, there we go. Just to glide into him the last time. Just as easy as that. Thanks for making it look a lot easier, Rouge, because I totally botched that with Shadow. There's some unused leftovers in the game suggesting Amy is a playable story character. See, probably she was at some point in development, and then they had to scrap it because they were like, well, you know, we kind of have to make it all evened out like this, but, you know. Great. I guess they took the keys with them. Oh god, Vietnam flashbacks again. She is your teammate, Shadow. Revenge or bat tits? Decisions. Weren't that smart as a kid. Well, yeah, I mean, to be fair, as a kid, I died on that stage quite a few times because 5 minutes was not enough time in a lot of cases, so I completely understand. Anyway, we now have to have 10 minutes to get through the jungle and rescue Rouge. So let's go do that, shall we? Hopefully I won't clip through the stage and fall off like I did last time, because that was no fun. It's just if you hold down the jump button, you can actually get a little more hang time off your homing attacks, which allows you to kind of chain them together a little bit better. It's nice. Hang on, I missed a little chat again. Let's see. For you, this map was the easiest to get an A rank. What are you talking about? And you were like 8 then. Yeah, I don't know, Garrick. You must have been a pro gamer when you were 8 then, because I obviously I wasn't very good at video games back when I was a kid, because like I had a hard time beating a lot of them. And Security Hall was one of those cases where I didn't have the foresight as a kid where I could say, you know what, I'm just going to do exactly what I just said, where you go all the way to the top, you see if it's up there, if it's not up there, you come down, and you glide around, and it's in one of those spots. So, yeah, I didn't have that foresight as a kid, so obviously it gave me some trouble. But now, not anymore, because I know the tricks, so I know all your tricks, Security Hall. You can't fool me anymore. I just heard my our microwave upstairs, and I thought it was the Emerald radar ringing again. I was like, what the hell? Am I going crazy? Am I having a stroke? No. No, it's fine. Well, okay. I knew that was going to happen. I know this game's clipping better than it knows itself. Yeah, I didn't trust. I could have gotten those rings, but I didn't trust that I was going to get them without running into that guy, so, you know. Didn't really work out for me. White Jungle's stage theme is really good too, although we're not going to hear it right now because Shadow got a speed shoe, but you know, that helps. But yeah, White Jungle's theme is a banger too. It's very good. Whoop. Can I get over this? Okay. Maybe if I had done it a little quicker. I think I just went through that without somersaulting. Huh. If I remember correctly, Shadow's... Okay, invincibility, nice. If I remember correctly, Shadow's light speed shoes are in this stage, so we're gonna try to get that. I think if I remember right, the Ancient Light is in his next stage, but he gets the light speed shoes in this stage, and they're required, so we'll have to kind of stop our momentum to grab them in a couple of minutes, I think, or maybe right now. Yeah, right now. Okay, because there's a trail of rings right here. I don't know why the game just stuttered like that. That's not a good sign. And this is the only way you can go for right now, so we'll head down here and grab his air shoes. Excuse me, air shoes, not light shoes. There you go. The clock stopped, so I can look at chat again. Good. The age-old questions. The fact you even beat games as a kid was a miracle. Beat Golden Sun, not baby's first RPG. See, I haven't even played Golden Sun yet. I gotta do that one of these days. Sound equivalent on this stage has My Mom Isn't Home music. Yeah, he's speeding right along, that's for sure. He's hurrying through. First time I beat Golden Sun 1, your party was level 30. Now you can do it with them at 20. Ah, gotcha. That's a bit of time saving too then. Hey, Ghost Hand, how you doing? Long time no see. Welcome back. Game still has some of the most alluring skybox you've ever seen. It has really good backgrounds and stuff and scenery. I can really appreciate it. It's great. Welcome back, Ghost Hand. Good to see you. Good to be back. Let's keep going. We got our air shoes. We can dash along a trail of rings just like Sonic now. If we don't fall off the stage first. There we go. I knew that was going to happen. I saw when I pressed the button, I was like, the prompt didn't come up. I'm screwed if I go any further here. So, yeah, all the scenery in this game, great, man. Look at that. Now, remember, this was on the Dreamcast at first. This is nuts, man. This kind of, oh, Gold Beetle, Gold Beetle, Gold Beetle, there we go. Those kinds of things on the Dreamcast, it was something else. This is like Wave of the Future back in 1999. Oh, well, oh, get me out of here. Oh, get me out of here. Okay, I still had iframes, good. Oh, skunk. Do a little backflip for 360 there. Oh, get me out, get me out! I probably could have gotten more points if I would have destroyed those guys, but it probably also would have eaten into my time bonus if I did, so. Alright, let's see what we got. That looks pretty good. Hell yeah.
Ultimate victory.
This is the ultimate victory. Fantastic, Shadow. Very good. But before we go, let's take care of a colorblind... Well, he might not be colorblind. I don't know. We still haven't answered that question of whether or not hedgehogs are colorblind. The point is, Sonic and Shadow going to fight, and it's the same strategy as it was before, except reversed because you're fighting Sonic now. Games used to have these ethereal-looking skyboxes back in the day. Miss it dearly, like the early days of Spyro the Dragon. Yeah, the older Spyro the Dragon skyboxes are great, too. Oh my god. Okay, here's another cameo for Big. He's inside of that box there. I don't know if you can see him. You can kind of see him, I guess. Like, it was kind of showing him right there, but not very well, so. How do I get Big out of there? I didn't even mind his fishing game in Sonic Adventure 1. Probably because I don't play very many fishing games. I don't know, man. I can't hate Big. Everybody says Big is terrible as a character, but I can't hate him. And now that we have context for this scene, we know that Eggman sort of did this and Shadow's just on a timer. He better motor, though, because he's only got a friggin' minute to get her out of there. Then again, we know what he's capable of, so. Cutting it a little close, you two. Rouge is like, how the hell? I don't think she's seen him do this yet, so, you know. Look out! Ba-bomb! Did this scene play at 60 FPS back on the Dreamcast? I don't remember. I don't remember if the console was strong enough to play it at 60 FPS. Meanwhile, on the Ark... Yeah, I don't know.
It's like on Earth?
By Duke Nukem. Like, you can't hate the guy. He was trying his best. Love fishing in video games and in real life. See, yeah, and again, I don't play a lot of fishing games. So when I get the chance to do them, it's usually fine. Like, sometimes I don't bother. Like, when I played Yakuza 0, I didn't bother. Although, when we do the little interlude in Yakuza 0, when I go back and play it again, we will be bothering with the fishing, because I have to help that restaurant on Majima's side. But, we'll get to that later. But yeah, I usually don't mind fishing games, personally. Maria. It's usually like when it's in those long-ass RPGs where I'm like, I don't know. Meanwhile, Shadow was having another Vietnam flashback, although this one was apparently a pleasant one.
Unexpected. So unlike you, Shadow, to come and rescue me.
It's probably because his memories know him better than he knows himself. Doubt it, Dreamcast probably didn't have the hardware. Yeah, it was a strong console, don't get me wrong, but I don't think it was that strong. Space level skyboxes still impressive. Yeah, the space skyboxes are great too. Like, the stuff that you're seeing out here on the outsides of the Ark is basically what you see in the space stages, and that's freaking cool, man. Like, again, considering when the game came out, it was incredible to see that sort of stuff. Meanwhile, on Day X, must be the incident day, I have an announcement to make. Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch-ass motherfucker. Okay, let's listen to what he actually says before we listen to the Snapcube version. Yes, that exact thing, yes. I gotta find the video. We're gonna have to watch it, because I can't watch this scene now and not think of the Snapcube version. Like, I love the original version of this, because this is some heavy shit for a Sonic game. What's about to happen. But, like, I can't take it seriously anymore, because they made it so freaking funny. But yeah, like, this is heavy, man. Like, look what's happening here. He just blew up half the fucking moon. Like, consider, I mean, obviously we don't really see the direct implications of this. We don't see, like, the tidal shifts and everything like that. Cities don't get completely obliterated because only half of the moon's mass is in our orbit now. we don't see the implications on the planet, and they may not even happen because this is the Sonic universe and not real life, so those sorts of physics may not actually happen, but, like, holy crap, man! Eggman just committed, like, an eco-terrorist level potential mass extinction event. That's hardcore!
At this rate, the cannon will take too much time to charge up.
We're whalers on the moon, we carry a harpoon. I don't know if that's how it's sung, but sounds like it. Yeah, you have 24 hours till the piss droplets hit the Earth. Yeah, and then it was destroyed by a meteor storm, exactly. Like, the collateral damage from that has got to be insane. And that's way cool. Like, I'm not even trying to say it like it's, not trying to be a dick about it, but like, this brought Eggman into the supervillain status, man. Like, again, he was menacing in the first game. This is another level. Like, holy crap. Surprised you don't have Vietnam flashbacks from that because you were there. Well, that explains where the 7th Chaos Emerald is then, huh? Yeah, continuity, exactly. I like it.
Did you get that?
Soon enough, Maria.
My name is Rouge, jack off.
This is Rouge reporting. Currently, I have not been able to confirm if Shadow is the ultimate life form or not. I will continue my research on Project Shadow and have a follow-up report very shortly. Just a reminder, don't forget about my jewels.
Well, which ones are they going to give you? You already have 6 of the most important ones in the world. Meanwhile, the next day near the capital city. Ah, the car chase. So now Rouge needs to take the car in order to chase Tails down for some reason. But before we do that, let's switch stories again so we can get some context as to what's going on there and why they would want to. Yeah, he should have still been in earshot, Rouge. He could have been. Yeah, he's got good ears, like I said before. So he might have heard who she was talking to. We still don't know who she works for, though. Oh well. Anyway, let's switch stories again. And we might not get through the entirety of this next section before the end of the stream today because I'm thinking I want to go to about stage 12, I think. Like, the end of the bosses after stage 12 is where I want to stop, and like that's the next time I want to switch stories again, so we'll see. Yeah, right as he went off screen, yeah. Although, to be fair, Marie, it could be possible that there was like because there was a camera cut, right? So it could be possible that she waited for some time and then the camera just chopped it off to where she waited. So he could have been like well out of the room by that point. I don't know. I'm just trying to excuse something that really doesn't matter all that much. Let's move back to Knuckles' stage.
Following the faint signal I was getting from the Master Emerald, I found myself in this coral canyon. Sure feels creepy. But I'm not afraid of ghosts.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
The Master Emerald now.
And that's generally what Knuckles' narrations sound like. Like, I've seen most of the narrations before stages, and it's pretty much always like, I'm Knuckles the Echidna, here's why I'm here, I have to collect the pieces of the Master Emerald now. Like, he almost always says that at the end of it, he has to collect them now. I mean, there is urgency, obviously, but it just, I don't know, it's just weird that that comes up so often, you know? Anyway, this is Pumpkin Hill. If you fall down, by the way, you don't actually get like a death or a game over or anything like that. You just, the wind blows you back up. The way that this is laid out is there are 3 different mountains. There's Pumpkin, or rather 3 different hills, really. There's, well, I think it is mountains, actually, because there's Church Mountain, which is right here. Pumpkin Mountain, which was the one we went to at first, which is over there. And then, I forget what this one's called, honestly. I think it's like Station Mountain or Train Mountain, something to that effect. Usually the emeralds are located on one of these 3. If you don't see it, it's probably on one of these floating platforms out here. So we'll see what we can do. Whoa. Let's just get this guy before I... See, sometimes there are actually emeralds there, so you gotta be a little careful. And sometimes they're over here, too. Like, they could be in the in-between section. There's a little train station here where there could be an emerald piece. No, it's not there. But yeah, Omochel will tell you what each of the mountains are called. So, if you're not sure. Well, it's definitely not here. And it's definitely not up there, because that platform up there is in the hard mode version, and you need the Mystic Melody in order to get up there, which is another upgrade that you can get later. So, we'll worry about that later. No big deal for now. Oh, here we go. It's over here somewhere. Maybe over here in the graveyard? No, it's getting fainter. So that means maybe it's up here. Probably like in a wall or something. Let's see. Let's go around. That's not going to be it. I'm getting there, I think. Just go up a little and see if it ends up... Nope, that's going to be fainter. So, it might be here, even. Nope. Maybe up here then. No, this was where I just was, right? Yeah. So established it wasn't there. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Get the hell out of here, Ghost. Did I get any of those back? Oh, I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck again. Maybe it's here. Ah, here we go. Just missed this. Whoa! What the hell? Oh, there's a spring there. Okay. What the hell? What's going on? Alright, spring is in there. So that means... No, Knuckles. Just drill into this. There, got it. Not without intense difficulty, but I got it. Alright, let's go back to the little opening section of the stage right around here, I think? Yeah, it's over here. If we go here, we can take the rockets up to the different sections of the stage, and then that'll allow us to kind of fly by the mountains and see what where anything is. The next one's probably on Pumpkin Mountain, though, because we're not getting anything from the radar until we go potentially this way. Whoa. Okay. You don't have to be worried. It's not like I'm going to die if I go down there, but, you know. Nothing over here either. Oh, wait, never mind. I spoke too soon. No. There. Get closer here, so I mean it's gotta be around here. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Last one. I'm gonna go to the train section because I think there's one on Church Mountain. So usually there's like one per mountain, but not always. Oh, it's Ghost Train Mountain, right? That's what it's called. I'm sorry, I haven't looked at chat recently. You guys probably already answered me, and I'm just sitting here not looking at it because I'm trying to find this stuff and get a decent time for it. I will look at chat in a moment. Let's see, this is the top of Pumpkin Mountain. So that's not it. It wasn't on Ghost Train Mountain. Church Mountain's over here, so it might be over here. It might just be like at the top or something. Gotta watch that train though, that thing will run your ass over. Look. I should do this though, because again my phone is not turned on for the thing there. There we go. Slap alert, yeah. Knuckles had the coolest chill voice in this game without the cockiness of Sonic and the edginess of Shadow. Yeah, I think his voice actor did a good job in this game. Oop, I got it again. He hit me again. It's just the problem that I find with Knuckles' voice in this game in particular is that the sound balancing is all off. So like you can't hardly hear the guy half the time because the music's so loud. And that just makes me feel bad for him, you know? Should we hit up one of these? I'm not really feeling it. Let's go up here, maybe. We'll find it eventually, that's all I know. And we get to listen to Pumpkin Hill, which is good, I think. This is one of the meme songs, right? I'm gonna hit up one of these, let's see. Suffering from a stuffed nose. Try shovel claw to the face. Oh, I know where it is. It's over there, I think. Stuffed nose. This guy looks like he has a cold over here, so Now I understand. I see you making the jokes, game. Got it. Alright, how bad will our score be? Let's find out. Yeah, the mixing in the whole game is kind of off. I agree. I think they needed to balance it so that the music was softer. I like the music, but the music needs to be softer. And the voices need to be balanced higher. Usually that's what I end up doing when we play games for the stream, is I end up actually balancing it so that the voices are higher so everybody can hear them better. But you don't have that option in this game. They don't even give you like those options because that wasn't really a common practice back then. Meanwhile, the announcement again. I should see if I can put my like screen cap on the thing so we can just watch the announcement from YouTube. I probably could. Maybe we'll do it at the end of the stream. I don't know. I also would like to maybe, potentially, if we can, get to a Sonic level to end off the stream. So we might have to get up through stage 10 before we're done today. Because that way, Knuckles had a chance to narrate, Tails had a chance to narrate, and then Sonic will have a chance to narrate. So that kid's eye freaks you out. Yeah, that little kid has that Uncanny Valley thing going on, I think. Just a little bit. But I mean, these cutscenes are made in 1999, so it's... Again, this whole thing was next level when it came out. I mean, obviously it's aged considerably poorly since then, but... I don't know. Even still to this day, some of these cutscenes impress me, you know? Just seeing them and remembering what we had at the time, by comparison, it's like, holy crap, you know? Well, there goes the eco-terrorist attack again. Let's see what happens when they saw it happen.
Look, half of the moon is gone.
Yeah, that could be a bit of a problem.
That creep never gives up.
But how did he manage to harness all that energy?
It's got to be the Chaos Emeralds.
Was that siren in the background in the original version? I don't remember it being this loud and annoying. You just have that, huh? Well, I mean, I guess the best place for it is in your absolute storage space. Hey, Alex. Yeah, long time no see. How you been? Welcome back. We're back to it. It's been a few months, but we're back to it. Yeah, the stylized look definitely helps, I think. It doesn't make it look like they're kind of Uncanny Valley, but it's not like Sonic 06 Uncanny Valley, you know what I mean? Where it's like they kind of look like real people that would be in video games at the time, but they just behave like aliens, you know? So. Anyway, let's do Stage 7, Mission Street, where we will get Tails' first upgrade. And the robots here, from what I understand, are going to be about as mean as they were when Eggman was in weapons bed. Like that. What the hell, man? Couldn't even see that shit. But we won't have as many freebies as we did in weapons bed because, well, obviously there's no like large cache of gun robots just waiting to murder me. I'll just go around, forget it. Ah, some HP, thank you. Oh, stage is going a little crazy. Well, hello. I'm wanted. 1 million something for the reward. I think you can get across this bridge if you like really motor it, but well, you kind of have to go over here anyway because you're supposed to go that way to finish the stage, but if you go over here, you can get Tails' first upgrade, the booster. Same thing as the jet engine for Eggman, it allows you to hover. And again, this really opens up the gameplay for Tails. It makes his stages a lot more interesting, I think, being able to hover over large gaps and maintain your momentum is very helpful. Because sometimes these mech stages play a little slow. It's not bad, I just think that sometimes, like, if you're, coming out of, like, a Sonic or a Shadow stage and then you're playing the mech stages, it's like, well, I was going fast, now I'm going medium. But, it's good for maintaining your speed and your momentum, which is always nice. So, Gold Beetle, get him, Tails, get him! Damn it. You didn't aim, Tails, you gotta aim, my friend. Oh. Let's go flying down this hill. There we go. Perfect. Wow. I remembered those being there. Is there anything over here? Oh yeah, I gotta go over here to break the boxes. There we go. And if you didn't get the booster, well, I don't know how you got here, because I don't think you can get to this section if you don't have the booster. Wow. Almost ran into that guy. If you run into enemies, by the way, while you're in the middle of targeting things, it completely resets your target counter, so you kind of get screwed if you... Wow. Almost fell on me. What the hell? Yeah, so you definitely don't want to get hit by enemies, because it won't end well for you, just like that. Actually, yeah, that's a good example, exactly like that. Trying to aim at these guys and end up getting completely screwed. Whoa. Thankfully, the mechs have more than one hit in them, or more than 2 hits, as it were. They can take quite a little bit of a beating, so we can't break that box, but we can break this one. So we can temporarily disable that. I think there's another switch under the iron box there, if I remember right. And that, like, permanently shuts off the weight there. Whoa. Those jets are like friggin' Kaizo Mario shits, man. They're quick. You gotta be quick on the trigger there. I'll bet you Omochow's advice right there is be careful not to fall off. Yes, thank you, Omochow. I didn't think I was gonna need to be told that. I should check what that is when I get to the top of this hill. Somebody is shooting at me? I swear I just saw Vulcan cannon shots go off. Well, there's a Phoenix right here. If you have Tails' version of the bazooka, you can aim that missile at it and grab it, but, you know. I'm going to attempt to pronounce this name. I apologize if I pronounce it incorrectly. Mohit Patel, hello. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you being here. This is your favorite Tails level. This is a good level. I like this one quite a bit. Keep comparing Sonic Adventure 2 to Luigi's Mansion and Sunshine unfairly when you think about it. SA2 is just a previous gen port in the GameCube. Yeah, that's true. The battle version, they added a couple of things, but it didn't really add anything in the... like, the GameCube version is the battle version. And they added a few things, but they didn't add anything, like, substantial. It was mostly, like, multiplayer functions and stuff, so... Misassertive and adventurous Tails used flanderized into a wimpy coward in Forces. It was even before that, honestly, Ghost Hand. Like, I think in Forces he was at, like, some of his worst, but... Yeah, even before that, they really, like, after Sonic Adventure 2, Tails didn't do a whole lot by himself beyond that. Most of the time after that, he was kind of attached at the hip to Sonic again, which, I don't know, it just feels off after all this time of him getting all this character development that he got in the Adventure series for him to just revert, you know what I mean? It's a similar sort of thing with Amy, where she gets a little bit of development. Granted, it's not necessarily the best, but... She gets a little bit in Sonic Adventure 1, and then she kind of gets no screen time for stages in this game, and then she reverts. Well, no, actually, Amy is the opposite, isn't she? Because in Heroes, she goes front and center again. Granted, she's still a creepy stalker, but she gets her own stages. Well, her own, I guess, is a little... it isn't exactly accurate to say it's her own stages, because she plays them with other people, but she's the main character of her team in Sonic Heroes. So she's a little more active than she is in this game, so... that's gonna come down on me, isn't it? Yeah, I'm just gonna wait it out. And then jump over it instead of, you know, being a smart person just going around it. Where are all the robots at? There we go. Well, okay. One somewhere. Let's not die right at the end of the stage here, shall... Oh my god, that Vulcan cannon shot saved me. Oh god. Run, Tails, run! We made it. Perfect. That was a little close for comfort, huh? Would have sucked if I'd have died right at the end. You can disable that. You always just let it hit you. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can disable it. You just have to kind of... You know, move off to the side a little bit, that's all. Sonic Boom Amy is the perfect blend of both assertive and stalker Amy. Yeah, close shave for sure. See, I haven't seen or played Sonic Boom, so I can't really say one way or the other there, but, you know. It's good to hear that they kind of brought it back a little bit. Anyway, meanwhile, on Knuckles' side of things, he kind of almost gets his own, like, half story, basically.
This is gonna be tougher than
now that I think about it. Anyway, we're in Aquatic Mine now, so we need to go looking for the emerald. Now, the first thing you want to do in Aquatic Mine, no matter what, is you want to go up to the top level, because on the top level are a bunch of switches, along with another one of those things. And the third switch there allows you to drain the water in the mine all the way down to the bottom level. And that opens up the stage substantially. Allows you to kind of look around quite a bit more. We're going to get this first... Actually, no, we're not going to get this first emerald piece before we do this, because you have to go kind of out of your way to get Knuckles' upgrade in this stage. And if I remember correctly, it's in here. We're going to find out in a second. But this is a very important upgrade to get. It's probably the only one that... Well, it's not required, but it makes the remainder of the game... Well, not really the remainder of the game. It makes the final stage of the game substantially easier to do, I find, personally. I just need to remember where it is, that's all. Maybe it's not here. Maybe it's in a different caution shaft. But basically, I'm going to get the upgrade, and because you have to go so far out of your way to get it, I'm going to get it, and then I'm going to restart the stage, because that way we can reset our time. If I would have gotten an emerald first, then it would have reset my time to when I got the first emerald, if I recall correctly. Or no, actually, I don't think that's how restart works. I think restart just resets your time, period. So, yeah, this looks more like it. Oh, okay, well, that was cool. Anyway, you have to get through this entire section on a limited supply of air. So let's motor, because we don't have a whole lot of time here. All right, Knuckles, let's keep going. Gotta get through here. I'm just gonna ignore the rings, honestly. I think it's back, yeah, this way. And let's see if I can get out of here without getting the caution sound effect. Nope. But when you get up here, you can grab the air necklace. Very important upgrade for Knuckles. What this does is it allows him to breathe underwater for an unlimited amount of time, which opens up his stages quite a bit because it allows him to kind of hunt in places where he really couldn't hunt in other games. He basically gets a free pass because most Sonic characters have that limited supply of air that they have to deal with constantly. So now Knuckles kind of gets a get-out-of-jail-free card in that department. All right, now let's restart the stage. We'll go back to square one, and now we'll hunt for the emeralds in earnest, now that we have the upgrade. I usually like restarting in that particular case, because as you saw with my timer, now I went a little out of the way, obviously, but as you saw with my timer, it takes like 2 solid minutes to get that upgrade. It's a little ridiculous. And then you gotta find the emeralds, and sometimes that takes upwards of a few minutes too, so it takes a little while sometimes. Ooh, okay, where's this go? Lots of ghosts. And I don't think there's much of anything down there. Oh, there's stuff up there, that's why, okay. Can I even get up there? I don't think I can. He doesn't really, like, do a weird jump that lets me kind of go along that. Oops. Was I down here before? No, I wasn't. Okay. Now, if I were an emerald piece, where would I be? Because I've been kind of in most of the spots here where you could see it. Maybe it was upstairs and I just didn't see it. Is it down here? Like, is it back in this? It is back in the section where the air necklace was. What the hell? Now you do this to me. It's alright. It's fine. There we go. Alright, let's get out of here. Hopefully it's not also in the rest of the air necklace section. Usually, once you go down a path and you find an emerald piece, it's usually safe to ignore that path for the remainder because it's typically not in the same spot. They usually will hide it in a different spot. Oh, I need the spring to get out of here. Get off the wall, Knuckles. There you go. I knew you could do it. Yeah, the drowning music is anxiety taken form. Absolutely. Externabate. Oh, I see. That's why we need to externabate. This person. Ban user. Ban. Message deleted. Perfect. I didn't see that. Let's see. Where did I miss chat from here? Right about there. Honestly, Miss Boom. I'm trying to do something nice, and it sucked that it got canned. Oh, they stopped making it. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. Goes to show what I know. I never watched it, like I said. Sonic Boom characters are supposed to be the same age as always, but clearly look 5 years older. Yeah, they do kind of have that like more mature look to them. Heard Sonic Boom is good for Sonic Team in general. The cartoon, can anyone here support that? Probably. Legit masterclass in writing and humor. Yeah, the games themselves I don't think were that good, but the show, from what I understand, was much better. So, quite good, especially season 2. Might watch it sometime then. You drown trying to get this before. Same though, Marie. Same, exactly. Me too. Terrifying in any Sonic game, absolutely. Never liked playing Chemical Plant Zone in any Sonic game with the best soundtrack in the game. What was the one from Sonic 1 where you could drown? I forget that one, but that one always gave me anxiety. I forget which one it was, though. But that one was the one that always gave me anxiety. I did not like that very well. Oh, by the way, switches 1 and 2 are right here if you need to raise the water level so you can... Basically, this platform needs to be here in order for you to go upstairs, so... it lets you raise them right there if you need to. Which I did not need to because there's nothing up here, but... So that means it's probably down here then, isn't it? Somewhere. Maybe in here? What is in here anyway? Oh, I know where this is. Okay, this is where I was before. I don't know why I dug just there. These emerald pieces are in some weird spots. Usually they're not this difficult to find. Maybe I'm just bad. I don't know. Probably the latter. Alright, let's see. Radar's blipping for me. We're getting a little closer. Now it's back to green, so it's got to be on this wall here. Maybe. No, I'm getting farther away again. So it's down here then, right? Yeah. It's down here somewhere. But where is the question? If the camera would work with me, I might be able to find out, but... It's got to be in this room somewhere.
It's closer.
Let's... Ooh, 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 ooh. Wait, hold on. Maybe here? No. Ah, here. Nope, that's not the right button. There we go. Nope. Aha, got it. Okay, one last one. Let's go see if we can find it. Oh, I already got a blip. That's good. Probably means it's up here somewhere. Yep. Close. Well, not that close. Camera. None of that. Shame on you. It's up on the top. Okay. I think it's up on the top anyway. Just trying to judge based on where I'm getting the blips from and everything. It's either up on the top or it's in the middle here somewhere. Let's see. Let's see if I'm right. Maybe up here? Somewhere near here. Aha! Okay. I was like, wait a minute, I can't get in this door yet. I don't have the Mystic Melody, but it's right in front of the door. That was mean! That's okay, we got it. Awesome. Hey, and we even got a... Well, actually, I think we're only 50 points off an A rank, so that kind of sucks, but... Maybe if I didn't, like, freak out thinking it was behind the Mystic Melody door, we would have been fine if I would have just dug right away. Oh, well. So I think this is the day after Dayox, if I remember correctly. Are you getting chased by the military again, Sonic?
For some reason, I'm not getting a signal from the 6 remaining Chaos Emeralds. Maybe Eggman took the emeralds into outer space. Outer space?
We haven't been there since, what, Sonic 2? I don't think they went to outer space in Sonic 3. I mean, maybe upper atmosphere, but...
Long time no see. I must have got lost in the mines.
There are mines below Central City? Actually, I'm not sure where Aquatic Mine is on the stage select map, but we'll see.
Hey, where you going?
Move aside, Knuckles.
Tails is about to move, and he doesn't want to run you over. It'll give him a 2-star ranking on the GTA crime system.
Right now. If we get into the limo, we can trace the call to find Eggman.
Ah, okay. So Sonic is going to speed up over to the limo itself.
Wait for me, Tails.
Amy, you're literally never going to catch them. I understand it's a running gag, but seriously. And Tails has his own car chase stage, Route 101. Unfortunately for us, there are no Zigzagoon, Wurmple, or Poochyena on this route, but we'll make it work anyway. So yeah, this is, it's basically like them telling you, hey, there's go-karting in this game if you really want to play it. Tails' stage is a little easier than Rouge's, though. It's kind of more of a tutorial, if I recall correctly. Lets you learn how drifting works and everything like that. Now, you can kind of, like, do a whole drift all the way through if you don't straighten out. Like, see, I just straightened out there. You can kind of see it because the car sort of snaps to a standstill when you're just going straight. But if you stop holding the accelerator for a second, you'll end up you'll end up drifting, which will allow you to kind of get around the sharper corners a little bit easier. Some of them you don't have to, but other ones like this one, you definitely want to. And as long as you get there in a decent amount of time, you'll be alright. You know what it kind of reminds me of, though, is it kind of reminds me of like Mario Kart Double Dash, because if I remember correctly, in Double Dash, you can basically maintain a drift through an entire race, and that's kind of what this gives me. So now, I never really played Double Dash for myself. I played it at a friend's house like once, but that's kind of what it reminds me of. It's kind of slippery. Well, not slippery. I guess that's not the right word. It's kind of like the drifts themselves are fairly important for maintaining your momentum. I guess that's what I mean. Not slippery. That's a little bit of a that would be a little bit of a misnomer. Oh yeah, and when you collect a certain number of rings, or you collect those, what's it called? You collect those balloons, you get a power boost, which allows Tails to speed up to his maximum momentum. So if you were not at your maximum momentum before, well, you can be now. So that's good. Well, okay. The worst thing you can do in this minigame, by the way, in terms of momentum, is if you run headlong into one of the side things, you can actually crash the car, and then it totally destroys your momentum, and you have to basically start from scratch, almost like falling off the course in a Mario Kart game. So try not to do that if you can, and try not to look at the sides of of this tunnel as they're going by, because it might give you a little bit of a seizure. So don't do that, please. I would prefer not to think about the possibility of giving any of my viewers a seizure because of a game I'm playing. I guess it's always a risk, though, isn't it? Because like if you're susceptible to that sort of stuff, it's always a risk that you can end up having a seizure no matter what, because of flashing lights and moving objects. So I feel bad for anybody who has to deal with that. That sounds like it would suck. Anyway, now that I'm done with that, we can I can finally look at chat. I got a C. Okay, that's fine. I think if I remember right, the A rank is like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, which is fairly tight on time. But, I mean, whatever. It's not a big deal. And the next stage, I think, is also a Tails stage, so... Oh, we unlock kart racing with 3 courses. Nice. So once we're done with this cutscene, we will... Or these cutscenes, I should say, because I think there's more than one now. I'll take a look at chat, and then we'll play the next stage, which is also a Tails stage. And then I think we'll call it a day, and we'll move on from there.
Mr. President, this is a national crisis.
It's more than a national crisis, it's international. That guy just destroyed the moon, half of it.
Exactly just what is it that you want, Dr. Eggman?
Oh, speaking of that guy.
Well, let's just get down to business then, shall we, Mr. President?
To defeat the Huns, Mr. President, I'll make a man out of you!
Mr. President, my demands are quite simple.
Maybe in the stage play.
No attempts to resist. Otherwise, your country will cease to exist.
Oh.
24 hours to give me your answer.
No way!
Well, I mean, that's a pretty good answer. Yeah, he's got Windows 95 on the TV and computer there. That's a good question, Mr. President. I'm still not clear on all the details myself. How can you tell that just from looking at that CD? Like, shouldn't you have been able to tell that from looking at the computer? I mean, I guess you could...
Receiving an incoming signal from our agent.
I guess you could kind of like, you know, plug it into your computer, but... Anyway, we apparently got the coordinates to Eggman's secret pyramid base, so now we can head inside.
I saw Eggman go inside the pyramid. And more importantly, I saw that Batgirl go inside with him as well.
Well, more importantly for you.
Yeah. We should be able to get into outer space from there. I don't know what this space colony is all about, but I'll find and destroy that cannon, and then kick their Imperial butt.
I don't think that's how you spell Imperial. Okay, Tails, you go do that while we all stand up here posing. Anyway, let's do Stage 10, Hidden Base with Tails, and then after we're done with that one, I think we'll call it a day once we're done here. But first, let me read chat. The episode where Sonic couldn't run was hilarious. Now that you think about it, literally destroyed. There was an episode of Sonic Boom where he couldn't run. Oh yeah, I would imagine that would destroy him. That's like his thing. Imagine running. Yeah, it was his whole life. Seriously. Yeah, Tri-Skulls. Yeah, it was right in. It might have even been like where the fourth skull would have been if there was a fourth one. Miss Water-based puzzles, they used to be all the rage. You don't miss water-based puzzles at all. I guess it's an acquired taste, isn't it? There are some water levels that I actually do enjoy, and a lot of the water levels, and a good chunk of the games where I remember the water levels, a lot of them are fairly relaxing for me. I think it's just like the ones where you have a limited air supply where it's sort of like... it gave us all anxiety back as children, so we don't have very good memories of it, you know what I mean? Remember you stopped playing Twilight Princess on GameCube as a kid because of the water temple? Oh, jeez. So that was your Ocarina of Time water temple, huh? A lot of people have said that about the Ocarina of Time water temple, if I remember right, so... Thank you, Omochao. I will try to avoid falling into the sand. And now that I have a hover booster, that will be a little easier. I don't think you need that. Yeah, no. So these doors here can be destroyed with Le Vulcan Cannon. So we're going to use that. Ha! Lots of points from that. Well, I don't think I got both of them, but I did my best. Wow! I'm going to peller that guy, but that's alright. I think there's like animals in those doors on the side there, but I gotta go fast so I don't have the opportunity to do that. Gotta go fast. Whoa! Watch where you're pointing that thing, man. You're gonna hurt somebody. Now, I think there's an upgrade for Tails in this stage, but I'm not sure. Oh my god. Well, I'm dead. Asshole. I think there's an upgrade for Tails in this stage, but I'm not sure if you can grab it just yet. You might need another upgrade in order to get it. There's quite a bit of backtracking that you can do in this game now that I think about it. You know, I should have known that. There was another platform on the side. Usually when games do that, that's like a hint to you. Hey, go to this other platform because we're going to throw a cheap trick at you. You know what I mean? Ah, well. It's not like we were that far in the stage. I did get that sweet 9 combo, though, right before that, so... that kind of sucks, but we'll bring it back. It'll be fine. You'll see. Nice. We should probably grab a few of these animals. I was going to say, okay, just one, but... Now, if I remember right, I think Tails' upgrade is down there? I want to say. Yeah, you can't get it yet because you need to be able to break these iron boxes in order to get it, so... We will hold off on that. But we'll come back and we'll eventually grab all of the upgrades in all of these stages eventually. I'm going to show where they all are. We won't necessarily need them for everything because, again, I'm not going to do 100% of the game, but you can't go, like, this way back there, can you? No, there's a door there. Okay. I just thought about that. I never thought about that before this. Like, not even as a kid. To see if you could, like, sequence break or something, but they were smarter than that, so... Oh, God. Get me out of here before that bomb hits me! Nice. Omochao's advice pretty much boils down to, hey, don't die. Yeah, basically. Guys, I hear bombs going off. Maybe it's past this door. Yeah, it's past this door. And good thing I slowed down a little bit there, because that would not have worked out for me at all. Whoop. Didn't see that guy either. Up here. Then go this way. How are we gonna make it? Same thing with these blocks, by the way. They can be broken just the same as the doors, so... If you want to do something different with the scenery, there you go. Well, we can't go this way, though. I've been blocked and possibly bamboozled by this small stone maze. I think it's this way. Yeah, it's this way. The big checkpoint was kind of a clear indication, so... Okay. Whenever you go up like this, you're usually going to see a whole bunch of those monkey robots, so... They're not as prevalent in this game, though, or prevalent, rather. I've been told it's not prevalent, it's prevalent. They're not as prevalent in this game as they were in Sonic Adventure 1, though, so... Another one of these. I wonder what Tails says.
There may be a secret spot around here.
I wonder how we get inside of it. Well, we'll find out later, maybe. Well, we will find out later, because I'm going to do some of those levels, just not yet. There we go, that should be a good chunk of points. Yeah! Look at all this button mashing. Can I get up here? I can shoot. Do a little wall hacking, that's fine. I think I can get over here, yeah. You get a little hang time when you, if you use the hover before you hit your top of your jump, you get a little bit of hang time out of it. It almost behaves like a very, very miniature double jump, so it works out pretty nicely. Helps a little bit. Gotta take it a little slow here, I apologize, just don't want to die in quicksand. Whoa, hello. Anything else I can grab? Nope. And on left, that's fine. Just let the animals go free. Hope they can survive in this desert. Anything else? Nope. Okay. Let the score pop up, and go. Nice. You frequently forget this level exists. Yeah, it's kind of not really all that, like, it's just kind of there, you know what I mean? It doesn't really, it's almost like Sand Ocean a little bit, although Sand Ocean happens early enough in the story where it's pretty easy to remember it, but this one's like right in the middle of everything, and it's just kind of there in the middle of a whole bunch of other stages, and particularly memorable ones too, because the Sonic one is this one, Pyramid Cave, and the Knuckles one is Death Chamber, which has some good music, but is just like, what's it called? It's just like the egg quarters for Rouge, where you have to keep running in circles. So you remember that one because of how many circles you have to run around it. So, anyway, this is Pyramid Cave. It has some of the best music in the game, and unfortunately, this is where we're going to have to call it for the day, because this will allow me not only to have Sonic do a narration, which I wasn't planning originally, so he wasn't going to have one originally when we played through this part, but it will allow him to have a narration, and then we'll play, when we get back next time on Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, the Stream Edition, we will play Pyramid Cave, we'll play Death Chamber, we'll beat up the bosses that come up after that, and we'll get to the point where, basically, when we get to Stage 13, we're going to switch stories again, and we'll finish out the Dark Side, then we'll switch stories again, we'll finish out the hero side, and we'll move on from there. Probably end up collecting some upgrades before we move on to the last story. So, might end up only being 3 streams for this game, and then we'll move on to something else. I have an idea of what I'm going to do next after this, but we'll see if that's what ends up happening. But for now, that's going to do it for Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, the Stream Edition. Good to be back. Feels good, man. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. Thank you for everybody who joined me for my first time back in a little while. And I'll see all of you on the next one, which will be on Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm having to remember what I say here in real time, and I didn't practice it beforehand, so that's rather not good for me. Anyway, until Thursday, everyone, take care and have a good night. Oh, okay. Not bad for being 6 months off the job.